It's a great night for baseball here in Homer City, as tonight we bring you the 2026 Heritage Conference Championship on Renda Digital TV. Tonight we got two stalwarts from the Heritage Conference coming your way to battle it out for the top seat in the conference. On the third base dugout tonight, we got the Marion Center Stingers coming all the way from Marion Center, and on the right side in the first base dugout, we got the Conemaugh Township Indians, who look to stay unbeaten and capture the Heritage Conference title, making the way from Davidsville. Glad to have you along here on our First Commonwealth Bank pregame show. First Commonwealth Bank, time to be first. Member FDIC. I'm Jake Slobodnik. Back after a year hiatus on the West Coast, I have come back because I knew that my prediction for the season would come true, and that's Marion Center and Conemaugh Township meeting for the area's ultimate prize. Our coverage on Renda Digital TV tonight brought to you by 5-Star Mitsubishi Altoona. It doesn't get any better than this. And by 5-Star Power Sports in Duncansville. Yamaha, the ride of your life. When we come back, we will tell you about the tale of the tape coming up between the Stingers and the Indians. We'll give you an overview on how their season's panned out, and we'll get you set for first pitch coming your way here at 7 o'clock. And it is the 2026 Heritage Conference Championship on Renda Digital TV.
I've always been a very hard worker, and I thought that there was something that smart people that work hard could do differently with the money that you've worked so hard to earn. I consulted First Commonwealth Bank. They said, absolutely there is. And then they called us with a program that was directly suited for us. I've been able to enjoy what I've worked a lifetime to create, and I've done all that with the help of First Commonwealth Bank.
IRMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
You've got a fever and the Mitsubishi Giant's got the cure. At 5-Star Mitsubishi Altoona, everybody qualifies for thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in discounts on your new Mitsubishi purchase. Plus, you get free, yeah, I said free, scheduled maintenance and the best warranty on the planet. Pick up your prescription today at the Mitsubishi Giant. Nobody stocks more, nobody sells for less.
It doesn't get better than this.
The Dixonville Moose Lodge 833 on Route 403, Highway North between Clymer and Dixonville is a strong supporter of our local youth, high school student athletes, and community organizations. They are proud to be a sponsor of tonight's big matchup. The Moose Fraternity is an organization of men and women dedicated to caring for young and old, bringing communities closer together and celebrating life. For more information and events, check them out on Facebook or go to bamoose.org. Good luck, Stingers, from the team at the Dixonville Moose.
To be successful in sports, business, or life in general, it's important to build on a solid foundation. For homes, roads, and driveways, that solid foundation starts with Marion Center Supply. For over 55 years, those big yellow and white mixers have been delivering quality concrete to their many customers. Best wishes to all of our student athletes in tonight's game. The Stingers make our communities proud. From Marion Center Supply.
And welcome back to First Commonwealth Field in Homer City for tonight's Heritage Conference Championship game. Our pregame show tonight brought to you by First Commonwealth Bank. Time to be first. Member FDIC. Glad to have you along, our entire crew here on Renda Digital TV. I'm Jake Slobodnik, Matt Lewis, our producer tonight, Abby Kramer running the camera, Penns Manor and ICTC student, and our keeper of the cue cards, Raul Bagdasarian, and as well illuminated director's chair, sharing it with Matt tonight. Well, we have two powerhouse teams coming your way here in just a little bit. Marion Center, the Stingers, making the 20-minute or so drive here to Homer City, maybe a little bit longer. And the Conemaugh Township Indians all the way from Davidsville, Pennsylvania. Indians with an undefeated record so far, 17-0 coming into tonight's game. They were 16-0 in Heritage Conference play. And I'll tell you what, this is a team where if you look up and down their roster, there's a lot of depth, not just senior leadership, but they also got a lot of young contributors as well, but they're all led by Colin Dinyar, who's going to be on the mound tonight, sporting a .509 average in all 17 games played. He's got 2 homers, 2 triples, and 7 doubles to his credit this year. And pitching-wise, which we will see as well, great year from him, 7-0 with a .79 ERA in 8 appearances. 35 2/3 innings pitched, 15 hits, 8 runs, 4 of them earned, though, and 56 strikeouts compared to just 12 walks. Stingers need to get on him early in the game if they want to throw a little bit of a wrench in their game plan. Now the Stingers, which will be the visiting team tonight, coming in with a 12-5 record overall, 12-4 in the Heritage Conference. They also have some good depth up and down their lineup. And, of course, it's Camden Rising leading the way. I know. Oh, there we go. He's hitting .360 entering tonight's game. 15 RBIs, 4 doubles, triple, and a homer so far this year. And you look at Rising's numbers, 8 walks compared to just 6 strikeouts at the plate, on base around 49% of the time, and a .988 OPS. He will also be on the mound for the Stingers, pitching in just a little over 37 innings this season. He's 5-0 with a .262 ERA, 30 strikeouts compared to 14 walks. So a pitching matchup, it's going to be elite. Going to be exciting to see which one of these two teams can come away with the Heritage Conference Gold and make a statement, at least for Marion Center, see where they can end up in the District 6 rankings. Both of these teams met once this season back on April 16th at Marion Center, and it was the Indians coming away with a 6-2 win over the Stingers. That was all thanks to a 5-run third inning for Conemaugh Township. Errors plagued both teams, though. Colin Dinyar, 2 for 3 at the plate that game with a triple and an RBI. Trent Slavinsky was the big hitter for Marion Center that time around. He was 1 for 2 with a double, and he reined in 2 walks as well. The key thing for Marion Center, this was a team that was kind of up and down the Heritage Conference rankings all the way throughout the season. And the funny thing is after that loss to Conemaugh Township, they proceeded to win 8 of their 9 remaining games in the season. The only blip on that radar was an 8-5 loss to Purchase Line on April 23rd, and that was after beating them 14-4 2 days prior. Since then, after that loss to Purchase Line, they beat Portage, Penns Manor, Cambria Heights, River Valley, West Shamokin, River Valley again, and then Penns Manor. And in those last 2 games of the year, they outscored their opponents 31, it looks like, to 5. And tonight, we will see if pitching will be supreme or if it'll be hitting. Both teams trying to get to their respective opposing pitchers. Both teams meeting at home plate right now, getting ready to start. One of the things I've noticed about both of these teams is that they seem very relaxed coming into tonight's game. The Marion Center Stingers playing a little hacky sack way before this game got underway here today. And Conemaugh Township, if you're an avid follower of them, you know that they are just relaxed no matter where they are. And you got to thank the coaching staffs for that. Conemaugh Township, especially under the direction of Tim Doyle, an undefeated season, looking to continue that tonight. And for Marion Center, the Stingers, led by Mike Piccone. So both of these squads have paid their dues. It's unfortunate that only one will come away with the title here tonight. This is our first Commonwealth Bank pregame show. First Commonwealth Bank, time to be first. Member FDIC counting down to first pitch tonight over a sun-soaked sky here in Homer City. Beautiful night for some baseball, especially after the recent weather we've been having in the area. This is definitely a huge reprieve. A couple clouds, not too hot, not too cold. Doesn't look like we're going to get any rain in the forecast. And that'll be coming up here in just a little bit. First pitch. And our coverage tonight on Renda Digital TV, co-presented by 5-Star Mitsubishi Altoona. It doesn't get any better than this. And 5-Star Power Sports in Duncansville. Yamaha, the ride of your life. We will take a timeout. When we come back, we'll have the national anthem, starting lineups, and first pitch from Homer City. It is the 2026 Heritage Conference Baseball Championships, all on your home for Indiana County and Heritage Conference Sports. Renda Digital TV.
Life is full throttle, run wide open from start to finish. You're an adrenaline junkie. On or off the road, Yamaha builds it. You want it? 5-Star Power Sports has got it. Destination Duncansville. 5-Star's got a huge selection of Yamaha bikes, quads, side-by-sides, watercraft, snowmobiles, plus parts and accessories. Huge selection means high volume. High volume means super low prices. 5 Stars got the best buying and ownership experience you'll ever have.
5-star Power Sports. You were born ready for this.
Do you know what spray foam insulation is? Well, here's what it can do for your home or business. It keeps it warm in winter and cool in summer, saving on energy bills. Stops air moisture penetration, eliminating ice damming, keeps dust and pollen out, improving air quality, adds strength to building, and meets all building codes. Serving customers around Chilocta, Roaring Spring, and Richland in Johnstown. For more information on spray foam insulation, call B&D Powder Solutions or go online at bepsinc.com.
Say goodbye to endless store hops. Innovations of Home, located on Route 119, Marion Center, is your one-stop shop for everything.
Sporting goods to modern hardware, they've got it all. Even that elusive size window for your home energy project.
Mr. Do-It-Yourself? More like get it done with Innovations of Home.
Unleash your inner remodeler. Stop in or visit InHomePA.com. Your comfort, their commitment, your imagination, their inventory. Innovations of Home in Marion Center. You know, the place that has everything.
Score Dirt 1, U 0. LR Solutions is on the clock. Serving Indiana County and beyond, LR Solutions turns grimy into game day ready for homes and businesses. 500 plus projects completed. 100% satisfaction guaranteed. From driveways and decks to heavy equipment and storefronts, our Pro Power Washing gets the win every time. Call LR Solutions at 724-859-1899 or visit lrsolutionsllc.com. Call now to request a free quote. Whether you're a die-hard car enthusiast or just need to get safely from point A to B, your vehicle deserves the best. At Howell Auto Repair, our skilled technicians specialize in high-quality service and performance upgrades to keep you running at your peak. Enhance your ride today. Call us 724-465-8811. Howell Auto Repair. Quality you can drive on because 50 years of experience matters.
Back with you from First Commonwealth Bank Field in Homer City as we wrap up our First Commonwealth Bank pregame show. First Commonwealth Bank, time to be first. Both teams getting introduced right now on the field. Currently lining up the representatives of the west side of the Heritage Conference, the Marion Center Stingers, and soon to come from the east, the Conemaugh Township Indians. Glad to have you along. Jake Slobodnik back with you here in the S&T Bank broadcast booth. S&T Bank, people forward banking. Give you the lineups for tonight. Let's start with the visiting Marion Center Stingers. Coming in with a 12-5 overall record, 12-4 in conference play under the direction of head coach Mike Piccone. Leading things off will be the shortstop, number 18, Troy Slavinsky. Center fielder Tyler Phillips will follow him, batting in the second spot. Trent Slavinsky in the 3-hole, playing third base. Pitcher Cam Rising will bat cleanup. Catcher Brady Haggerty, his battery mate, batting fifth. Second baseman Liam Roach in the sixth spot. DH Jackson Davis in the seventh. And rounding out the lineup, first baseman Cole Adamson and right fielder Blake Gadsky. Not in the lineup, but will be in the field, left fielder Mason Faluga. Now for the Conemaugh Township Indians, the undefeated tribe under the direction of head coach Tim Doyle, coming in 17-0, 16-0 in Heritage Conference play. Per Max Preps, the ranked 130th in the state of Pennsylvania in Class Single A. Let's lead things off with a shortstop, Grayson Studer, followed by second baseman Bryce Kahn. Colin Dinyar, the pitcher, bats third. Battery mate Gabe Valentine will bat cleanup. Brennan Lohr and Devin Lohr in the 5 and 6 spots. Brennan will play third base. Devin Lohr will be at first. Shea Tyrell in right field will bat seventh. DH Landon Oaks bats eighth. And rounding out the lineup for the Indians, center fielder Caden Valentine. Braden Sarver will play in left field. Township with 7 reserve players on the bench. Marion Center comes in with 5. Those are your starting lineups tonight. We'll go over the defensive alignments once this game gets underway. Just a reminder that tonight we have a double feature on Renda Digital TV. Also airing now, the Heritage Conference Softball Championship featuring the West Shamokin Wolves and the Conemaugh Valley Blue Jays. The Wolves in that game undefeated as well. Our buddy Todd Marino has the call from Northern Cambria. So you can prop our game up on the TV and then put theirs on the iPad or vice versa, whichever way you prefer. And if you're not already, be sure to subscribe to Renda Digital TV absolutely for free on YouTube. want to thank all of our fantastic sponsors, including our co-presenting sponsors, 5-Star Mitsubishi in Altoona and 5-Star Power Sports in Duncansville, for allowing us to bring this free coverage to you on Renda Digital TV. Taking a look again at the Conemaugh Township Indians, who are now introduced on the field. We mentioned Dinyar, a 509 spot hitting-wise coming into tonight's game. But it's also worth mentioning that DJ Bambino, batting .414 with a triple, 3 doubles, and 15 ribbies. And Bryce Kahn leading the team with 24 RBIs, just a sophomore. So as we mentioned earlier in the pregame show, a lot of youth representation for both of these teams. Marion Center, too. As we'll get more after that, but first our national anthem here at First Commonwealth Field.
Honor America, and we always remember the brave men and women that have served us and continue to serve us both at home and abroad. Ladies and gentlemen, the playing of our national anthem.
And off we go. Moments away from first pitch here at First Commonwealth Field in Homer City. Jake Slobodnik with you here on Renda Digital TV. Thank you, First Commonwealth Bank, our pregame show sponsor. Time to be first, member FDIC. As we make the switch into the first inning of tonight's game, that's brought to you by Indiana Regional Medical Center. Better health, better life. Visit them online at irmc.org. We are ready for some baseball here tonight. Marion Center, Conemaugh Township fighting it out for the Heritage Conference title. And as we mentioned, on the mound for the undefeated Indians, Colin Dinyar in his senior season. Made 8 appearances thus far, 7-0 with a .79 ERA. Just under 36 innings pitched, he's racked up 56 strikeouts compared to just 12 walks. He's faced 139 batters, one shy of Kahn, who had 140. Defensive alignment for the Conemaugh Township Indians. As we mentioned, Dinyar at the pitcher's mound, Gabe Valentine behind the dish. Brennan and Devin Lohr at each of the corners. Brennan at third, Devin at first. Grayson Studer at short, Bryce Kahn at second. In the outfield from left to right, you got Braden Sarver, Caden Valentine, and Shea Tyrell. And leading things off for the Marion Center Stingers will be the shortstop, Troy Slavinsky. Slavinsky, a sophomore, can play shortstop, second base, and pitch if needed. Hitting .400 entering tonight's game with a pair of homers, 2 triples, 6 doubles, 21 ribbies, which leads the Stingers. His brother Trent, who's in the third spot tonight, has 18. Beautiful night for some baseball here in Homer City. As you can see, nothing but sunshine across the sky. Some clouds, but none too threatening. Ironic as it is, there's a freeze warning for tonight here in the area, so we're just going to enjoy this warm weather while we can. Dinyar ready? Valentine throws down to second, signifying the opening to tonight's game. And Troy Slavinsky steps in for the Marion Center Stingers. Looking to upset the Conemaugh Township Indians, hand them their first loss of the season, but we still got a lot of game to go. First pitch of the game. Squares around a bunt. Slavinsky gets it down, but right back to Dinyar. The throw to first is right there. One pitch, one away here in the opening frame. Opening pitch tonight, 7:06, 57, mostly sunny degrees here in Homer City. Dinyar, one pitch, one out to begin tonight's contest, and now steps in left-handing hitting Tyler Phillips. Hitting .216 so far this year with 3 doubles and 8 RBIs. First pitch to him. This is just a little high and out. Next one offered at one that is just a bit high. 1-1. Phillips has struck out 19 times this year. Only walked 5 times as he watches ball 2. Low and away. Dinyar gets the signal and offers home. That one misses just a bit high. 3-1 now. Phillips, chance to be the first base runner of the game. The 3-1. Misses just low, ball 4. And the Stingers have their first base runner of the game in Tyler Phillips. Now the runner on first and one away. Here comes Trent Slavinsky. Batting from the right side. Brennan Lohr playing in on the grass. First time from the stretch. Dinyar fires home for a first pitch strike to Slavinsky. Oh, 1. Phillips close to the bag, no steal, and that one misses outside, 1-1. Phillips just has 1 stolen base this year, so likely not a stealing base threat. 1-1, popped high in the infield. Brendan Lohr will allow Studer to call him off, and that's 2 outs now in the inning. Looked like Lohr might have lost it in the sun for a moment, but had a nice backup in Studer for 2 outs now. Runner on first, and in steps Cam Rising, looking to help his own cause here tonight. Pitcher against pitcher. Rising hitting .360 coming into tonight's game. A homer, a triple, and 4 doubles this year. First pitch in there for a strike. Leader on the Stingers with home runs is Troy Slavinsky with 2. Rising follows with 1. And Dinyar wants another ball. And Jackson Davis also has a home run this year. Phillips gets his lead off first. Dinyar looks. Count 0-1. The offering. This is outside. Gets past Gabe Valentine. The throw to second as Phillips took off. A headfirst dive into second, and he's going to be safe on the ball that snuck past the catcher, Valentine. And it's a 1-1 count with a runner in scoring position. Now the infield shifts primarily to the left, leaving a huge gap on the right side. Dinyar looks, fires home to Rising, who pops that into center field, moving over. Caden Valentine finds it, and he puts it away to end the top half of the first. Stingers strand a man in their opening looks. We go to the bottom of the first with the Conemaugh Township Indians due up to bat here on Renda Digital TV.
RMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
You've got a fever and the Mitsubishi Giants got the cure. At 5-star Mitsubishi Altoona, everybody qualifies for thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in discounts on your new Mitsubishi purchase. Plus, you get free, yeah, I said free, scheduled maintenance and the best warranty on the planet. Pick up your prescription today at the Mitsubishi Giant. Nobody stocks more, nobody sells for less.
It doesn't get better than this.
High school athletics are special, and it's where communities come together. At Marion Center Bank, they're proud to cheer alongside our schools.
In this area to come in here, I mean, it's a great local bank.
100%, I'd recommend Marion Center Bank. What they do for customer service-wise, anything we need, they reach out to us.
This season, we're with you. The students, the teachers, the families, and the teams who inspire us all. Marion Center Bank.
Banking centered on you.
Banking centered on you.
Banking centered on you. Banking centered on you.
Banking centered on you.
Welcome back to First Commonwealth Bank Field in Homer City. Rather uneventful start to the game for Marion Center on offense. Now Cam Rising and company will go to work on defense against the Conemaugh Township Indians. Grayson Studer digging in to lead things off, followed by Bryce Kahn, Colin Dinyar, Gabe Valentine, Brennan and Devin Lohr, Shea Tyrell, Landon Oaks, and Caden Valentine. Rising versus Studer. First pitch by him in there for a strike. First inning tonight brought to you by IRMC. Better health, better life. Visit them online at irmc.org. The 0-1 hits the dirt. Might have caught the home plate umpire, but either way, it evens the count up at 1-1. Defensive linings for Marion Center tonight. Rising on the mound, Brady Haggerty doing the catching. Trent Slavinsky at third base, brother Troy at short. An offer and a miss by Studer makes it 1-2. Liam Roach at second, Cole Adamson at first, and in the outfield from left to right, Mason Faluga, Tyler Phillips, and Blake Gatsky. That one's grounded in the infield. Moving over, Troy Slavinsky on to first. A high throw, and he comes off the base, and Studer is safe. So a defensive miscue on the high throw by Slavinsky allows a runner to reach. And that brings up Bryce Kahn. Kahn in his sophomore year. 327 fouls the first pitch he sees off. Pickoff move to first base, and Studer's back in there easily. Next one grounded to third. Trent Slavinsky comes up with it, offers to second, gets the out there. The relay to first, not in time, and it scoots away from Adamson, but not far enough for Kahn to move up. So Studer out on the 5-4 fielder's choice. Colin Dinyar steps in. Needed just 12 pitches to get through the first half of the first inning. And coming into this game, hitting .509. First pitch, catching the outer corner for a strike. Dinyar, one of 4 seniors on this Indian squad. Pickoff move to first, not in time. Pitcher versus pitcher here in the bottom of the first, no score. This one misses outside to even it up at 1-1. Next one offered high. 2-1 now in favor of Dinyar. Next one lined sharply to left field, and it gets past the diving Faluga, and the runners can just keep on running. Conemaugh is gone. He's going to score. Dinyar heading to third. The throw not in time. An RBI triple. And the Indians draw first blood here in this Heritage Conference title game. That is just one of those well-hit balls, and Faluga did everything he could to try to catch up with it. But Dinyar placed that one perfectly to drive in the run. And Kahn could just turn on autopilot to run around the bases following that. Now Gabe Valentine steps in looking at an insurance run from third. That one's lined into left. That's going to drop for a hit. Dinyar will score. It's 2-0 Conemaugh Township. And now Brennan Lohr steps in looking to keep this hitting carousel alive. RBI totals for Dinyar when he scored Kahn, that was his 24th. And for Gabe Valentine, that was his 14th RBI of the season. Pickoff moved to first. Valentine not trailing far away from the base, dives in easily. For Dinyar, that was his third triple of the season. Leading the team in that category. One out, runner on first, and the first offering is a bit high. And Brennan Lohr stepping in, hitting .385. That's according to Max Preps. .385 in 4 games. And that one in there for a strike. Brother Devin waits on deck. Rising. The 1-1 count. Next one's a bit high, 1-1. Or 2-1, excuse me. One out, runner on first, 2 runs, already home here, this bottom half of the first. First inning tonight brought to you by Indiana Regional Medical Center. Better health, better life. This is high, makes the count 3-1 on Brennan Lohr. Just worked 3 walks so far this season. Our co-presenting sponsors tonight, 5-Star Mitsubishi in Altoona. It doesn't get any better than this. And by 5-Star Power Sports in Duncansville, Yamaha, the ride of your life, as that one's swung on to the right side, gets through into right for a base hit. Back-to-back singles puts 2 runners aboard for Devin Lohr. That poke was just a great example of hitting it where the defense isn't. As Liam Roche was playing more towards second base, more toward double play depth. And obviously the first baseman Adamson playing closer to the bag, so that just created a gap that he took advantage of. Now Devin Lohr digs in from the left-handed batter's box and sees ball 1 just outside. Rising 17 pitches thus far here in the first inning. From the stretch, he delivers. Popped high on the left side of the infield. Moving over is Troy Slavinsky trying to tail it, and it drops. They're going to throw to third base. Runners were holding up due to the fly ball, and they're going to get Valentine out at third. It's a 7-5 fielder's choice. So now with 2 outs, in steps Shea Tyrell. Rising looking to escape this early on jam, and the first pitch missing just a bit in. 78 miles per hour, according to the radar gun. Next one missing just a bit up. Now 2-0 to Tyrell, the Indians' right fielder. Tyrell 5 hits in 31 at-bats this season. Next one, that one, same location, missing 3-0. Tyrell has just worked 6 walks thus far this season. Could be number 7. 3-0 in there for a strike. Rising, looking towards second. The pitch just caught the outer corner. Tyrell thought that was ball 4, but he'll dig in once again. Lore's on the base paths. Brennan at second. Devin at first. 2 away. Pitch. Runners off on the pitch. That one's skied toward the left side of the infield. Trent and Troy Slavinsky trying to flag it, and it is Trent who falls down, making the catch to stop the bleeding. We've played an inning here at First Commonwealth Bank Field in Homer City, and the Conemaugh Township Indians lead this Heritage Conference Championship game 2-0. Stingers looking for retribution when we come back on Renda Digital TV.
Life is full throttle, run wide open from start to finish. You're an adrenaline junkie. On or off the road, Yamaha builds it. You want it? 5-Star Power Sports has got it. Destination Duncansville. 5-Star's got a huge selection of Yamaha bikes, quads, side-by-sides, watercraft, snowmobiles, plus parts and accessories. Huge selection means high volume. High volume means super low prices. 5-Star's got the best buying and ownership experience you'll ever have.
5-Star Power Sports. You were born ready for this.
I've always been a very hard worker, and I thought that there was something that smart people that work hard could do differently with the money that you've worked so hard to earn. I consulted First Commonwealth Bank. They said, absolutely there is. And then they called us with a program that was directly suited for us. I've been able to enjoy what I've worked a lifetime to create, and I've done all that with the help of First Commonwealth Bank.
Crystal Waters Personal Care Home wants to congratulate all the student athletes as they build sharp minds and strong bodies for a bright future. Crystal Waters staff provides excellent, compassionate care to residents and pledge to continue to do so. Crystal Waters is proud and grateful to have been voted Best Personal Care Home in Indiana County 2 years in a row. Crystal Waters Personal Care Home, where your family is their family.
Brady Haggerty lead us off, and did it hit him? Doesn't look like it. Had to hit the deck. And the first pitch he sees here in the second inning, brought to you by Indiana Regional Medical Center. Better health, better life. Visit them at irmc.org. 2-0 our score after 1. Conemaugh Township, 2 runs that first inning. 3 hits, 1 error. They left 2 on the base paths. And the next one misses up on Haggerty, 2-0. Checking in with our friends in Northern Cambria in the Heritage Conference Softball Championship, the West Shamokin Wolves looking to continue their unbeaten season, winning 2-0 over Conemaugh Valleys. Haggerty hits that one to the right side of the infield. Up with it is caught on to first. And on the 4-3 putout, there's one away here in the top half of the second. Makes way for Liam Roach, the starting second baseman. Roach in his sophomore season, hitting 215 games played, pair of doubles, and 7 RBIs. Dinyar back out on the mound, retiring 4 straight. First pitch he offers is inside for a ball, 1-0. Very efficient first for Dinyar, who needed just 12 pitches through it, and he gets Roach to offer at one that sunk on him inside, now 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Misses just a bit low. 2-1. Now 86 on the gun here at First Commonwealth Field in Homer City. 2-1 on the way. And it's 3-1 now to the Stingers' second baseman, Roach. That one's skied to right field. Moving over Tyrell, and he'll let it drop. It's in for a hit. Stinger's first hit of the game goes to Liam Roach. Now they got a one-out base runner for Jackson Davis. Having a good season. Through 10 games played, he's hitting .360, 1 homer, 9 RBIs. And here's the fun part. He's worked 4 walks and struck out 0 times. Open stance, digging in with a runner on first. Dinyar from the stretch. First pitch missing just outside. Gabe Valentine able to block it. The 1-0. Missing just a bit low. Now 2-0 to Jackson Davis, designated hitter for today. Big gap on the right side. Dinyar checks, gets his signal, and time called. Brennan Lord, third baseman, still playing in on the grass, trying to evade a sacrifice bunt. 2-0 offering. That's missing outside 3-0. Dinyar this season has allowed 12 walks, but counteracted that with 56 strikeouts, so not often he'll allow someone on with a free pass. Next one, misses low, ball 4. So a 1-out single and then a walk to follow puts the tying run at first base for Cole Adamson. Stingers first baseman batting in the 8th spot here tonight. 5 hits this season. One of 3 seniors on this Stingers baseball team. First one in the dirt, gets away from Valentine, trying to locate it. Both runners advance. So now that puts the tying run in scoring position with only 1 away, and Adamson with a 1-0 count. You're the Stingers. That's the thing you need is a bounce-back inning after giving up 2 runs in that bottom of the first. You can get 2 here, maybe 3. You'd be feeling good heading into the bottom of the second. Next one catches the upper corner for a strike. 1-1 on Adamson. One home. In there for a strike right down Main Street. Now 1-2. Corner's playing in on the lip of the grass. Middle infield and double play depth. Well, it looks like Studer trailing more toward third. And a timeout called by Adamson, looking to regroup. Maybe throw Dinyar off just a little bit. Dinyar gets the sign. The 1-2. Adamson fouls it off to stay alive. Heading into the adjacent field along the right side here at First Commonwealth Bank Field. You have not taken a trip here to Homer City to see this complex. It's really amazing what they've been doing over the past couple of years. More recently, installing more seating. So that one misses outside, 2-2. More seating. They added that radar gun that we've referenced a couple of times. Pitch counts. Just tremendous work by the Homer City Area Athletic Booster Club. 2-2 to Adamson. That one's grounded up the middle. Past Dinyar into center field. 1 run will score. On his way home, Jackson Davis. Here comes the throw, and it is late. And the Stingers tie it up at 2, thanks to a 2-run single by Cole Adamson. That was just a good piece of hitting, as Adamson sent that one right back up the middle. Good effort by Dinyar to try to grab it, but little reaction time, hard to get one of those. And now, with a brand new ball game, 2-2 here in the top of the second. Adamson leads off first, and the first pitch to Blake Gatsky misses high and away, 1-0. Gatsky, the 9th batter in the lineup, playing right field. 11 games, just 2 hits thus far. That one's fouled off behind the press box here. And it is 1-1. Gatsky just a sophomore. Very sophomore-heavy team this is. 1-1. That one almost broke inside, but not enough break on it. 2-1. Two runs home here on the top of the second, brought to you by IRMC. Better health, better life. Visit them online at irmc.org. 1 runner aboard, 1 out, 2-1 count. Squaring the bunt. Can't get it down. Offered at it to strike. And now 2-2 on Gatsky. Trying to move Adamson over, let the top of the lineup handle things. Not to be now. He's going to be swinging away, but Brennan Lohr still playing it on the grass. 2-2. Misses outside, runs the count full. And now after Dinyar needed just 12 pitches to get through that first inning, he's now up to 35 here in top of the second. Big payoff pitch coming. 3-2 on the way. Runs inside, ball 4. And the Stingers are in business. 2 runners aboard as the lineup flips over for Troy Slavinsky, who bunted out to Dinyar last time up. Time now by Gabe Valentine to go try to calm Dinyar down. Slavinsky looking to avenge that first inning. Grounded out on the first pitch he saw. Traditional no batting gloves look. First pitch to him. Grounded toward the right side. Up with it is Kahn. Throws a second. No relay to first. I'll go up as a 4-6 fielder's choice. So Adamson moves up to third, and Gatsky out 4-6. 2 away here in the Stingers' half of the second. Already 2 runs across to tie it. Indians taking a moment, put on a first and third play as Tyler Phillips digs in, walked in, made it to second base back in the first inning. And the runner at first goes. Now they got him hung up in a pickle. Now Dinyar's running after him, and he can't get him, or he can't get around him. He's out. Caught stealing is Troy Slavinsky. 2 runs across the Stingers. We head to the bottom of the second in a 2-2 game here on Renda Digital TV.
You know what spray foam insulation is? Well, here's what it can do for your home or business. It keeps it warm in winter and cool in summer, saving on energy bills. Stops air moisture penetration, eliminating ice damming, keeps dust and pollen out, improving air quality, adds strength to building, and meets all building codes. Serving customers around Chilocta, Roaring Spring, and Richland in Johnstown. For more information on spray foam insulation, call B&D Powder Solutions or go online at bepsinc.com.
For over 70 years, Bradigans has proudly served Western Pennsylvania with reliable fuel deliveries and exceptional customer care. They're more than a heating oil provider. They're your neighbors, committed to knowing you and exceeding your expectations. When it comes to staying warm, trust Bradigans and their promise, where service never sleeps. Bradigans Incorporated, warming hearts and homes.
Indiana Moose Lodge 174 has been a longtime supporter of our community's youth programs, including youth sports, high school sports, and college scholarship grants. They are especially proud of their programs to protect children in need, including School for At-Risk Youth called Moose Heart. Their partnership with first responders with their Tommy Moose Kits. Not a member? Ask a member how to join or visit mooseintl.org. Good luck to all the teams from Indiana Moose Lodge 174.
Back with you for the bottom of the second here in a 2-2 ball game, this 2026 Heritage Conference Championship. First batter of the inning, Landon Oaks, the DH for Conemaugh Township, looks at strike 1. Stingers scoring twice on 2 hits and leaving 1 on after the caught stealing. Wave and a miss by Oaks makes it 0-2. Bottom of the second brought to you by Indiana Regional Medical Center. Better health, better life. Visit them online at irmc.org. Wave and a miss. 3 straight strikes. First strikeout of the game for Cam Rising, and there's 1 away here in the Indians' half of the second. Well, if you know the effect in baseball, any inning that can spark a little bit of life in your team can really have a prolonged effect. As you see here, bottom of the second, Marion Center, a much different attitude than after the bottom of the first, when they gave up 2 runs. 1 out, nobody on. First pitch. Now to the 9th hitter in the lineup, Caden Valentine, the center fielder, looks at strike 1. Trent Slavinsky playing in on the lip of the grass. Next one, a wave and a miss. Strike 2. See if Rising tries to waste one or go right after him. The 0-2 by Rising. Misses high for a ball. Good waste pitch, 1-2. Tried getting him to offer, but Caden Valentine, an eagle eye on that, lets it go. From the windup once again, here's Rising's delivery. This is outside, 2-2. Valentine in defense mode, just trying to make contact, put it in the field of play. Rising trying to get a second straight out. The 2-2 on the way. Misses low. Valentine, good job holding off on that one to make the count full, 3-2. Rising commanded this at bat for at 0-2. Now it's 3-2. The pitch. Missing low and in. Ball 4. One out walk to Valentine. Flips the lineup over for Grayson Studer, who reached on an error his first time around that was thrown out 5-4. Studer, the son of Conemaugh Township head coach Brandon Studer. One out, first pitch to him. Misses low. Rising takes a look over at first. Pickoff move on the way and back just in time is Valentine. Valentine this season was 7 swipe bags. He ties with Devin Lohr for second on the team in that category. That one misses out, 2-0. Stolen base leaders for Conemaugh Township, DJ Bambino and Colin Dinyar, each with 10. I apologize. Valentine's actually tied for third. In second with 8 steals is Con. Misses inside, 3-0. So Rising, after getting a strikeout, to the first hitter he faced this inning, Landon Oakes, fires strike 1. And now a pickoff move gets away from Adamson, and that'll allow Valentine to move up to second base. And now a potential go-ahead run in scoring position, and 3-1 count to Studer, one away in this bottom of the second. Rising takes a look over, offers, just missing the zone, ball 4. So now Bryce Kahn due up, reached on a fielder's choice his first time around, then came in to score on the RBI triple by Colin Dinyar. Now we're going to get a conference at the mound. Rising at 38 pitches, one ahead of his counterpart Dinyar. Interesting decision here if you're Conemaugh Township. Do you let Kahn bunt them over, possibly reach, and allow Dinyar to come up with 2 in scoring position? Coverage on Renda Digital TV tonight, co-presented by 5-Star Mitsubishi Altoona. It doesn't get any better than this. And by 5-Star Power Sports in Duncansville. Yamaha, the ride of your life. Thank all of our amazing sponsors for allowing us to bring you this free coverage on Renda Digital TV. If you aren't already, be sure to subscribe. It's completely free on YouTube. Just need a Gmail account. Subscribe and hit that notification bell to be in the know whenever we go live here on Renda Digital TV. First pitch to Kahn, hits the outside corner for a strike. Rising ahead. Caden Valentine at second. Grayson Studer at first. The 0-1 misses high for a ball, 1-1. Rising glances toward Valentine at second. The pitch. Catches the outer corner for a strike. Now 1-2. Rising ahead. Needing a strikeout here. Ground ball might be the secret ingredient he needs, but a strikeout will do just fine. Dinyar waits on deck. The 1-2. Popped high in the infield. Trailing toward right field. Won't get out of the infield, though, and that one is caught by Roach for an all-important second out. And now the big challenge. Colin Dinyar up. RBI triple his last time up. Scorched it to left field. Got past diving Faluga. Tough play to make. He's able to race all the way to third base. Outfield trailing a little to their right, knowing Dinyar's pull tendencies. 2 outs, 2 runners aboard. First pitch looks like an off-speed, misses high. Didn't break like Rising wanted. Digs back in. Runners take their leads. And a timeout at the plate. Adamson holding on Studer over at first base. He's blocked by Valentine at second, so I don't think Rising would pick off to first, but then again, with 2 outs, might be worth the gamble, but there was one that got away from him earlier this inning. And you don't want to allow free opportunities for the base runners to move up. Counts 1-0. After the timeout, pickoff move to second, nobody's there, and Rising will lead it. Nobody holding on Valentine at second. Troy Slavinsky tapers over as that one's in there for a strike to even the count at 1-1. One to Dinyar. A wave and a miss. Strike 2. So Rising ahead of his counterpart, looking to set him down and thwart the potential threats out there on the base pass to keep this game at 2. 1-2. Sky to left center field. That one's driven deep. And that one's going to continue going. And it is gone! A home run, Colin Dinyar, to give the Indians a 3-run lead. Oh, he barreled that one. 2 legs of the cycle in 2 innings. As he struts across home plate, helps his own cause and takes Cam Rising deep to left center field. And now Gabe Valentine digs in, an RBI single his last time up. Dinyar's 3rd homer of the season, tying Kahn for the team lead in that category. I don't think he cares about stats much right now. He just wanted to put his team ahead. And the first pitch to Valentine misses up. Next one catches the outer corner for a strike. It's 1-1. 5-2 our score here at the second inning, brought to you by IRMC. Better health, better life. The 1-1. An excuse me swing, fouls it off to the right side to make it 1-2 now. You're Rising, just looking to get this out. Put that behind you. Still lots of game left if you're the Stingers. The 1-2. Skied out of play behind home plate. So we'll try this again. Valentine looking to extend the inning. Keep the momentum on the Indian side. Rising at least trying to put it towards the center of the meter. 1-2. Wave and a miss in the dirt. And he's trying to go to first. Defense was coming off the throw, and he makes the tag for the final out of the inning. 3 runs come in on the Colin Dinyar 3-run jack. And after 2, it's 5-2 Conemaugh Township on Renda Digital TV.
RMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
Score Dirt 1, U 0. LR Solutions is on the clock. Serving Indiana County and beyond, LR Solutions turns grimy into game day ready for homes and businesses. 500 plus projects completed. 100% satisfaction guaranteed. From driveways and decks to heavy equipment and storefronts, our Pro Power Washing gets the win every time. Call LR Solutions at 724-859-1899 or visit lrsolutionsllc.com. Call now to request a free quote.
There are lots of choices in life. No matter what you're told, when you're hurt and need physical therapy, you have a choice. Smart people choose Mahoning Physical Therapy. Mahoning Physical Therapy has been serving the region since 1989 with experienced therapists, knowledgeable in orthopedic and lymphedema rehabilitation and aquatic therapy. Mahoning is Medicare certified with convenient offices in Clymer and Marion Center. That's a lot of reasons to choose Mahoning Physical Therapy, accepting all major insurances.
Let's switch to the third inning with Innovations of Home. Score big with Innovations of Home in Marion Center. From flooring to fresh paint, they'll help you upgrade your home. Visit them online at inhomepa.com. And it is the home team, Conemaugh Township, with a 5-2 lead here in the Heritage Conference title game, thanks to a 3-run homer by Colin Dinyar in the bottom of the second. He has 4 RBIs and looking to rebound after giving up 2 runs in the top of the second to Marion Center. First batter he faces, Tyler Phillips, who watches the first pitch strike. Now, Phillips dug in last inning, but Troy Slavinsky was caught leaning off the bag and subsequently picked off. Next one, a wave and a miss to make it 0-2. On the way. Wave and a miss, strike 3. And that is Dinyar's first strikeout of the evening. 1 away here in the Marion Center half of the third. Line total so far, 5 runs on 4 hits, no errors for the Conemaugh Township Indians. 2 runs on 2 hits and 2 errors by Marion Center. Trent Slavinsky digs in. Flew out to the shortstop last time up, and the first pitch misses just inside. Grounded weakly to the left side, and up with it, Brennan Lohr fires over to Devin at first, and quickly 2 away in the Marion Center third. Now Cam Rising digs in, flew out to center last time aboard, looking to help his own cause and dig into the score a little bit. Got to think he's fired up after giving that home run up to his counterpart Colin Dinyar last half inning, trying to make some noise on his own. Nobody on, 2 outs. Stingers trail by 3 here in the third inning. 2 outs, nobody aboard. First pitch. Rising takes inside, ball 1. Next one. Stepped out and offered at it, but missed. 1-1. Dinyar with the 1-1 count, the pitch. Rising, watches low, ball 2. Obviously, conference championship season brings with it District 6 implications, at least for Marion Center. As Rising watches one just catching the outer part of the plate to even it up at 2-2. Marion Center in the 2A rankings. No, that ain't right. That one just misses. Valentine thought it was strike 3, but it just misses. Now, I had Marion Center up earlier today when I was looking at the rankings. They're in 3A. That's right. Here's the payoff pitch. Rising takes strike 3, called on the outer part of the plate. Nothing doing for Marion Center in the top of the third. We go to the bottom as Conemaugh Township leads 5-2 on Renda Digital TV.
Goodbye to endless store hops. Innovations of Home, located on Route 119, Marion Center, is your one-stop shop for everything.
Sporting goods to modern hardware, they've got it all. Even that elusive size window for your home energy project.
Mr. Do-It-Yourself? More like get it done with Innovations of Home.
Unleash your inner remodeler. Stop in or visit inhomepa.com. Your comfort, their commitment, your imagination, their inventory. Innovations of Home in Marion Center. You know, the place that has everything.
You've got a fever and the Mitsubishi Giants got the cure. At 5-star Mitsubishi Altoona, everybody qualifies for thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in discounts on your new Mitsubishi purchase. Plus, you get free, yeah, I said free, scheduled maintenance and the best warranty on the planet. Pick up your prescription today at the Mitsubishi Giant. Nobody stocks more, nobody sells for less.
It doesn't get better than this.
High school athletics are special, and it's where communities come together. At Marion Center Bank, they're proud to cheer alongside our schools.
In this area to come in here, I mean, it's a great local bank.
100% I'd recommend Marion Center Bank. What they do for customer service-wise, anything we need, they reach out to us.
This season, we're with you. The students, the teachers, the families, and the teams who inspire us all. Marion Center Bank.
Banking centered on you.
Banking centered on you. Banking centered on you. Banking centered on you.
Banking centered on you.
Welcome back to First Commonwealth Field in Homer City for the 2026 Heritage Conference Championship game, all presented by 5-star Mitsubishi in Altoona. Doesn't get any better than this, and by 5-star Power Sports in Duncansville, Yamaha, the ride of your life. Brandon Lohr quickly falling behind 0-2 against Cam Rising. After the Stingers went 3 up, 3 down their half of the third. 0-2, misses high. Lohr last time up singled, made it to its second base before he was stopped there. Third inning tonight brought to you by Innovations of Home. Score big with Innovations of Home in Marion Center. From flooring to fresh paint, they'll help you upgrade your home. Online at inhomepa.com. And down on strikes is Lohr. First out of the inning. Second strikeout of the night for Cam Rising as Devin Lohr steps in. Reached on a fielder's choice, was held up at first base all the way back in the first inning. 1 out, first pitch. Skied toward the left side, tailing out of play. And Trent Slavinsky will just watch that head beyond the fence to make it 0-1. Well, before the break, we were talking about District 6 rankings, comparing for Marion Center in the 3A bracket, as that one misses high and away. Marion Center right now in the 6th spot in the rankings, just behind Tyrone area, who's 11-8. That one's grounded weakly to the right side of the infield. Roach gloves it. No, he misplays it. And that allows Lohr to reach first. Let's see if they mark that a hit or an error. So I feel like even if he would have gloved that, I think Lohr might have beat that out. And they give him a hit. So we said Marion Center in the 6th spot as Shea Tyrell steps in. Richland currently leads the 3A rankings, followed by Huntington, Bald Eagle, Phillipsburg, Osceola, Tyrone, Marion Center, Central, and West Shamokin. Central Cambria and Penn Cambria lurking, both with 11 losses, so not quite sure if they will qualify for it as that one runs inside. 2-0 in Tyrell. Oh, misses away 3-0 now on the Indians' right fielder, who's 0 for 1 today. Flew out to third. That ended the first inning. Other Heritage Conference teams that are looking for district playoff ranking points, as that one misses away, walks him on 4 straight. So now 2 runners aboard, 1 out for Landon Oaks, who struck out back in the second. Look in the single A bracket, Northern Cambria is in the 2nd spot, just behind Juniata Valley. Claysburg Kimmel in 3rd, St. Joe's Catholic Academy in 4th, followed by Homer Center, Blacklick Valley, Conemaugh Valley, and then Portage. So a couple Heritage teams in the single A rankings. 2A, I don't believe. Well, United's in the 6th spot in 2A, followed by Cambria Heights in the 8th spot. It looks like Conemaugh Township will make a change here as Braden McQueen steps in. So that one's fouled off to the right side. McQueen, a freshman here on this team, batting .500, 2 for 4 this season. 1 RBI, Looks like he might just be trying to move the runner over. Shows bunt. Looks like he pulled back, and the runners will retreat back to their respective bags. Shows bunt in there for a strike. Now 1-2 on the pinch hitter McQueen. Obviously, Conemaugh Township with an undefeated record thus far, number 1 in District 5, as McQueen goes down looking. Second strikeout this inning for Rising, and there are 2 away with 2 runners aboard. Township leading the way, followed by Chestnut Ridge, Everett, McConnellsburg, Winburg, North Star, and Tussey Mountain. 2 outs, and in steps Caden Valentine, who reached on a walk, and he watches ball 1. Rising looking to not allow any more runs across the board, trailing by 3. That one misses outside, 2-0. Runner at second, Devin Lohr gets a nice lead off the bag. Next one misses a bit up, 3-0 now. Grayson Studer awaits on deck, looking to get up for the 3rd straight inning. This will be Rising's 70th pitch of the game coming up. Fires home, misses low, ball 4, and that loads the bases for the top of the lineup in Grayson Studer. Not seeing anybody warming up for the Stingers. Rising will opt to work from the windup with 2 outs, the bases loaded. First pitch. Studer takes outside, ball 1. Walked his last time up, worked a 3-1 count before getting the easy pass, and reached on an error back in the first inning. Was thrown out on a 5-4 putout. The 1-0. Studer takes outside, 2-0. Second inning in a row that Rising started things off with a strikeout, and then things just kind of uncurled from there. That one in the dirt, good block behind the dish by Haggerty. But it makes count 3-0. Rising in danger of allowing one across on a free pass. 5-2 Indians lead it here in the bottom half of the 3rd inning. 3-0 in there for a called strike. Studer taking all the way. Once again from the windup on a 3-1 count, the pitch. Skied toward right center field. That one could be trouble, and it is going to get down. 1 run is in. 2nd run is across. They're going to hold up the runner at 3rd, so a 2-run double by Grayson Studer extends the Indians' lead 7-2. Caden Valentine makes it to 3rd. It looked like he wanted to score, but wise decision to hold him up. And now we're going to see a timeout as the Stingers will change pitchers. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back. We'll tell you who the new arm is as it's 7-2 Conemaugh Township, but they're still threatening. Keep it here on Renda Digital TV.
Life at full throttle, run wide open from start to finish. You're an adrenaline junkie. On or off the road, Yamaha builds it. You want it? 5-Star Power Sports has got it. Destination Duncansville. 5-Star's got a huge selection of Yamaha bikes, quads, side-by-sides, watercraft, snowmobiles, plus parts and accessories. Huge selection means high volume. High volume means super low prices. 5-Star's got the best buying and ownership experience you'll ever have.
5-Star Power Sports. You were born ready for this.
The Dixonville Moose Lodge 833 on Route 403, Highway North between Clymer and Dixonville, is a strong supporter of our local youth, high school student athletes, and community organizations. They are proud to be a sponsor of tonight's big matchup. The Moose Fraternity is an organization of men and women dedicated to caring for young and old, bringing communities closer together and celebrating life. For more information and events, check them out on Facebook or go to bamoose.org. Good luck, Stingers, from the team at the Dixonville Moose.
Trent Slavinsky, the new arm for Marion Center, looking to stop the bleeding as the Stingers find themselves down 7-2 to the Conemaugh Township Indians here in this 2026 Heritage Conference Championship game. 2 outs here in the third, so that draws the line on Cam Rising. 2 2/3 innings pitched, 3 strikeouts, 4 walks, 7 runs. Not sure how many are earned. Stingers do have a pair of errors to their credit. Rising has given up some hard-hit baseballs, including that 2-run double by Grayson Studer just before the break. So Slavinsky will come in trying to put a Band-Aid on this one. And Slavinsky on the year 1-0 in 8 appearances with a .493 ERA. Struck out 39, walked 14. Has allowed 33 runs, but 19 of those earned. Does have the most hit by pitches among the Stingers pitching staff. First pitch by him in his outing. Skied high near the second baseman, Roach. He camps under it, calls off his defenders, and Slavinsky needs just one pitch to stop the bleeding. We head to the fourth. Brought to you by Innovations of Home, with the Indians leading 7-2 here on Renda Digital TV.
Goodbye to endless store hops. Innovations of Home, located on Route 119 Marion Center, is your one-stop shop for everything.
Sporting goods to modern hardware, they've got it all. Even that elusive size window for your home energy project.
Mr. Do-It-Yourself? More like get it done with Innovations of Home.
Unleash your inner remodeler. Stop in or visit inhomepa.com. Your comfort, their commitment. Your imagination, their inventory. Innovations of Home in Marion Center. You know, the place that has everything.
Whether you're a die-hard car enthusiast or just need to get safely from point A to B, your vehicle deserves the best. At Howell Auto Repair, our skilled technicians specialize in high-quality service and performance upgrades to keep you running at your peak. Enhance your ride today. Call us 724-465-8811. Howell Auto Repair. Quality you can drive on, because 50 years of experience matters.
Whether it's an injury from an auto accident, a slip and fall, or a sports-related setback, pain can keep you from enjoying the life you love. When injuries slow you down, turn to the professionals at Phoenix Rehabilitation Health Services. Phoenix Physical Therapy provides personalized, hands-on care combined with state-of-the-art equipment to help you heal, recover, and get back to doing the things you enjoy most. Don't let pain hold you back another day. Call Phoenix Rehabilitation Health Services today, with convenient locations on Route 85 in Rural Valley and on Oakland Avenue in Indiana.
Ready for the fourth inning of tonight's Heritage Conference Championship game, brought to you by Innovations of Home. Proud to support tonight's game. Hardware, hunting supplies, outdoor supplies. You can find it all at Innovations of Home. You know, the place that has everything. Conemaugh Township with a 7-2 lead over Marion Center here, as Stingers got the 5, 6, 7 spots due up, led off by Brady Haggerty, who's looking to avenge a ground out in that second inning of play. Colin Dinyar out there working with a comfortable lead. And the first pitch he sees misses low. Stingers just 2 hits so far tonight. That'd be a single by Liam Roach and a 2-run single by Cole Adamson, as that one misses just a bit up to make it 2-0. Offering. Dinyar able to bring it inside the strike zone for a strike, 2-1. Next one grounded up the middle. Gloved by the second baseman Kahn. Off balance throw to first, and it gets Haggerty for the first out of the inning. Nifty play there by Kahn. And now there's one away for Liam Roach. Checking back in Northern Cambria, the West Shamokin softball team up 4-0 over Conemaugh Valley. Still threatening that one. That game also on Renda Digital TV. So tonight we have a battle of 2 unbeaten teams, one in each of their respective games, trying to continue their streak. First one in there for a strike to Liam Roach, who singled, came around to score back in inning number 2. 0-1. A wave and a miss. Strike 2. Roach quickly behind Dinyar with just 54 pitches under his belt thus far. The 0-2. That one's ground to the right side, just foul. So we'll do it again. Again, glad you could join us here on Renda Digital TV tonight. Our coverage co-presented by 5-Star Mitsubishi Altoona. Doesn't get any better than this. And by 5-Star Power Sports in Duncansville. Yamaha, the ride of your life. 0-2. Grounded weakly to the right side. That one's also foul. So Roach extending this at bat. Jake Slobodnik here bringing you all the coverage. Every moment, every play. Matt Lewis, our director and producer here tonight. Abby Kramer on the camera. Student from Penns Manor and ICTC. And our keeper of the cue cards, Raul Bagdasarian, in his well-illuminated cue keeper chair. That one's lined up the middle into center field, a base hit. Liam Roach, 2 for 2 on the night. That puts our one-out base runner up for Jackson Davis, who walked and came around to score back in inning number 2 on that Adamson 2-run single. One-out runner on first. That's Roach, and the first pitch by Dinyar to Davis. Gets away from Valentine, the catcher, allowing Roach to move up to second base. He'll make the turn, but we'll put the brakes on there. If you're Marion Center, you're just looking to get anything across, try to close the gap, as we are currently in the middle innings of this one. Trent Slavinsky just behind the Marion Center dugout along third base, trying to get some warm-up pitches. Didn't have the appropriate time to warm up as he was in the field when the pitching change was made. As Davis watches ball 2. Dinyar looks towards second and the pitch. Davis takes low, ball 3. Looking down a second walk of a game if he can successfully watch ball 4. And Davis calling a timeout, trying to throw Dinyar off. I've noticed that about Marion Center. They're really trying to throw Dinyar off his timing, but let's see if it has any effect. The 3-0 in there for a strike. One of the great mysteries of baseball. Pitcher works a 3-0 count, and they are able to put one right down Broadway when they're facing that. 3-1. Davis grounds to the right side. Up with it. Well, no, he misplayed it. Throw to first. Davis, he's out. Conn able to regroup and get the second out after misplaying it initially. And now there are 2 away.
First baseman number 10, Cole Adamson.
For Cole Adamson, who brought in the only 2 runs for Marion Center thus far on a single back in the second. Roach at third. 2 away here in the Marion Center half of the 4th. Dinyar looking to put up a goose egg. With his team up 7-2. First pitch in there for a called strike. Next one misses outside. Evens up the count at 1. This will be the 65th pitch offered by Dinyar coming up. Valentine setting up with 1 knee down. Next one misses low and away. Ball 2, and Adamson telling Roach over at third base to stay put. Two-one on the way. Wave and a miss at one that elevated. And now Adamson looking to just stay alive with a 2-2 count, 2 outs. Roach at third. Dinyar will work from the windup. Valentine gives him the sign and then a timeout called. Next one misses low, and Adamson puts up the stop sign. Works the count full. Dinyar looking to keep things at bay. All-important payoff pitch coming. Offering right down the chute. Strike three. Dinyar strands the runner at third. We played 3.5, and the Conemaugh Township Indians hold a 7-2 lead over Marion Center. It's a 2026 Heritage Conference Championships on Renda Digital TV.
Indiana Moose Lodge 174 has been a longtime supporter of our community's youth programs, including youth sports, high school sports, and college scholarship grants. They are especially proud of their programs to protect children in need, including School for At-Risk Youth called Moose Heart. Their partnership with first responders with their Tommy Moose Kits. Not a member? Ask a member how to join or visit mooseintl.org. Good luck to all the teams from Indiana Moose Lodge 174.
I've always been a very hard worker, and I thought that there was something that smart people that work hard could do differently with the money that you've worked so hard to earn. I consulted First Commonwealth Bank. They said, absolutely there is. And then they called us with a program that was directly suited for us. I've been able to enjoy what I've worked a lifetime to create, and I've done all that with the help of First Commonwealth Bank.
There are lots of choices in life. No matter what you're told, when you're hurt and need physical therapy, you have a choice. Smart people choose Mahoning Physical Therapy. Mahoning Physical Therapy has been serving the region since 1989 with experienced therapists, knowledgeable in orthopedic and lymphedema rehabilitation and aquatic therapy. Mahoning is Medicare certified with convenient offices in Clymer and Marion Center. That's a lot of reasons to choose Mahoning Physical Therapy, accepting all major insurances.
Ready for the bottom of the fourth inning here at First Commonwealth Bank Field in Homer City. Colin Dinyar steps in to face Slavinsky for the first time today. Watches ball one outside. Dinyar today, a great performance at the plate. He's 2 for 2, a triple, a home run, and 4 RBIs. 3 of those coming off one swing of the bat back in the second inning. Now ahead 2-0, pitched by Slavinsky. That one's skied foul behind home plate off to the right side. Brings count 2-1. Fourth inning tonight brought to you by Innovations of Home. Proud to support tonight's game. Hardware, hunting supplies, outdoor supplies. You can find it all at Innovations of Home. You know, the place that has everything. 3-1 count now to Dinyar as he watches that one outside. Next one skied high in foul territory toward the left side, but that's going to get into the seats. And now a 3-2 count to the hottest hitter of the day. Payoff pitch coming. Grounded toward the left side of the infield. On to first, it's going to be late, and that's going to be an error on the second baseman, Troy Slavinsky, who moved over to short and allowed Blake Gansky to go to third. And now up to bat, Gabe Ballantyne. He is 1 for 2. RBI single back in the first and struck out back in the second. He'll call timeout. Dinyar first. Township ahead 7-2 here in the bottom of the fourth. Slavinsky from the stretch delivers a little chin music. Misses 1-0. Once again, back to Northern Cambria in the Heritage Conference Softball Championship game. West Shamokin has extended their lead 7-0 over Conemaugh Valley. 1-0. This is high. 2-0. The Wolves in that game and the Indians in this game, both undefeated. Would imagine Township is a favorite for District 5 and the Wolves a favorite for District 6 in the softball playoffs. 2-0 on the way. Swung at one that ran in on him. 2-1. Two-one offering. Grounded toward the infield. Slavinsky gloves it, flips to second, gets Dinyar the throw to first in the dirt. Picked up but safe. Valentine reaches on the fielder's choice. Dinyar thrown out 6-4 for the first out of the inning. I want to say hello to our friends at the Dixonville Moose, Indiana Moose as well, watching tonight's game. One out, runner on first. Pitch grounded once again. Slavinsky gloves it. Flips to second for one. The relay to first. Not in time, and it gets by the first baseman Adamson, but Brennan Lohr, not moving on it. So another 6-4 put out for the second inning, or for the second out of the inning. And the second straight fielder's choice. So now 2 away. One at first. Here comes Devin Lohr, who is 1 for 2. Reached on a fielder's choice in the first inning. Singled and came around to score in the third. He was brought in on the 2 RBI double by Grayson Studer. Pickoff throw to first, not in time. Pitch by Slavinsky. Wave and a miss on one that ran in. The 0-1. Foul tipped into the glove of Haggerty, and it's now 0-2. Slavinsky would love nothing more here than to put a 0 across, let his offense get back to work. Gets a sign, looks over toward first. And the pitch fouled off into the netting, and if that wasn't there, that would have came straight at me and would have given me free workers' comp. Darn netting. Count's still 0-2 on Brennan Lohr. Or Devin Lohr, excuse me. 0-2. Lohr fouls that one off, heads way beyond the press box, and will do it again. No, it is. (0-2) once again. Skied high. Heading toward the foul line on the left side. Slavinsky comes off the mound to glove it to put it away. Head to the bottom of the fourth. Top of the fifth. 7-2 Conemaugh Township on Renda Digital TV.
High school athletics are special, and it's where communities come together. At Marion Center Bank, they're proud to cheer alongside our schools.
In this area to come in here, it's a great local bank.
100% I'd recommend Marion Center Bank. What they do for customer service-wise, anything we need, they reach out to us.
This season, we're with you. The students, the teachers, the families, and the teams who inspire us all. Marion Center Bank.
Banking centered on you.
Banking centered on you.
Banking centered on you. Banking centered on you.
Banking centered on you.
IRMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
You've got a fever and the Mitsubishi Giants got the cure. At 5-star Mitsubishi Altoona, everybody qualifies for thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in discounts on your new Mitsubishi purchase. Plus, you get free, yeah, I said free, scheduled maintenance and the best warranty on the planet. Pick up your prescription today at the Mitsubishi Giant. Nobody stocks more, nobody sells for less.
It doesn't get better than this.
Blake Gatsky to lead things off here in the top of the fifth at First Commonwealth Bank Field in Homer City. Stingers looking to cut into the 7-2 deficit they face. Colin Dinyar back out on the mound, fires a first pitch strike. Fifth inning tonight brought to you by Marion Center Bank. Marion Center Bank is proud to sponsor the fifth and sixth innings of tonight's championship game. Proudly serving our local communities with 7 branches. Marion Center, Clymer, Big Run, Dayton, Hastings, Punxsutawney, and Indiana. Count is 0-2 to Gatsky, the ninth man of the Stingers lineup as he skies this one high behind home plate. As that one comes almost into the booth. Cameraman Abby Kramer had to do a little dance to get out of the way. Ball landed just right, like a couple inches from her. So that one's lined to right field and out of play. You are never safe from foul balls, no matter where you are in a baseball stadium. And Gatsky calls a time as Dinyar looked like he was already in this motion, but granted the timeout. Troy Slavinsky awaits on deck for the Stingers. 0-2. Gatsky waves and misses. Strikeout to open the inning. 4 strikeouts on the night so far for Dinyar. Now with 1 out, lineup flips over to Troy Slavinsky. Slavinsky 0 for 2 tonight. First pitch he sees, misses just a bit high. The 1-0. Offered at it and missed. Evens count at 1. One coming. This is just outside. It looked like Brennan Lohr thought that was a strike. Hear him all the way up here saying, yes, sir. Not to be, though. 2-1 now on the Stinger shortstop, Troy Slavinsky. Next one. Grounded weakly toward the left side of the infield. Up with it, Grayson Studer quickly fires a first, and he beats it out for an infield single. Troy Slavinsky blazing down the line, able to beat that throw. 4th hit for the Stingers here tonight, first of the day for Troy Slavinsky. And now digging in is Tyler Phillips, who's 0 for 1. Walked back in the first and struck out back in the third. Fans, don't forget, Renda Media and Digital and Renda Digital TV is your home for postseason baseball and softball. As we cover the Heritage Conference teams, both in District 6 and Indiana High in the WPIAL. As that one runs in, and are they going to give Phillips that bag? He looked like he was squaring around to bunt. He is in some pain, and we'll see whether they grant him first base. It looks like they will. But Phillips is going to get checked out. That one ran in and hit him. A good display of sportsmanship by Dinyar to come in and say, hey, man, that was not intentional. Hope you're okay. Now, the umpires will convene. This was probably to determine whether he should get first base or not. It didn't look like, from up here, Phillips got out of the way. It looked like he actually went toward the pitch, looking like he offered. But, again, when you have a split second to decide what you're going to do, it's kind of hard to determine that. But I would be surprised if they gave him first base on that. And it looks like they're going to give him a hit batter. Conemaugh Township supporters not happy about that. And they have a case. I don't believe umpire is going to hear it from the dugout, but call has been made. Phillips will go to first, and he'll stay in the game. Well, no matter what you think about that, we all can agree that it's good that Phillips was not seriously hurt by that pitch. Dinyar at 78 pitches now so far tonight, and in steps Trent Slavinsky. Came in relief of Cam Rising. Runners at first and second, 1 out here in the Stingers' half of the 5th. First pitch. Grounded, fouled off of Slavinsky's foot. Slavinsky tonight 0 for 2. Flew out to short in the first inning and grounded out to third for the second out of inning number 3. Dinyar toes the rubber once again. Runners get their lead. Looks back towards second. And he's going to look towards second and get Troy Slavinsky back there. He's taking a big enough lead. Troy at second. Tyler Phillips at first. Next offering, Trent skies that high toward the left side. Might get out of play, and it will. Count now 0-2 to the Stingers relief pitcher. Two runs on 4 hits, 3 errors for the Stingers tonight, 7 runs on 6 hits, no errors for the Conemaugh Township Indians. In this 2026 Heritage Conference Championship, co-presented by 5-Star Mitsubishi Altoona. It doesn't get any better than this. And by 5-star Power Sports in Duncansville. That one's lined to left field. Down for a hit. Troy Slavinsky being waved home. The throw is going to be cut off, and the Stingers get one across here in the top half of the 5th. RBI hit for Trent Slavinsky. Cuts the deficit to 4. 7-3 our score now as Cam Rising digs in. Struggled out on the mound looking to help himself out. He's 0 for 2. Flew out to center in the first inning, then struck out looking to end the third. 2 runners aboard, 1 away. And Dinyar looking towards second. First pitch. Breaking pitch just missed up. At a time taken by Rising, the 1-0 count. The 1-0 coming. Rising fouls that off himself to even the count at 1. RBI by Slavinsky. His 19th of the season. Good for second on the team, just behind his brother Troy, who has 21. 1-1. Rising takes outside, 2-1. Glances towards second. Rising offers at Dinyar's pitch and fouls it behind home plate. Make it 2-2. Kahn holding the runner on at second. And Devin Lohr playing close to first base, so a decent-sized gap on the right side of the infield. In a situation with a runner on second, you definitely want to think oppo here. That one misses outside, running the count full 3-2. Payoff pitch coming from Dinyar to Kim Rising. Here it is. Misses outside, gets by Valentine, the catcher, ball 4, and that'll load the bases. Phillips will hold up at third on the passed ball. So now the bases are full of Stingers for Brady Haggerty, who represents what would be the tying run. And now Township calling for a timeout with 87 pitches. This might be the end of Dinyar's day. Well, Dinyar has pitched rather well up to this point. Very little trouble. 3 runs across for him. All of them earned. Only allowed 5 hits. A couple of elongated at-bats has run his pitch count up. But in the 5th inning, when you're at 87, that's not too bad at all. Looks like Dinyar will stay in the game. Brady Haggerty digs in. Is grounded out to second. Both times he's been up. And it looks like the Stingers are holding up because Tyler Phillips was talking to his coach over near the dugout. So Haggerty digs in. Second baseman Kahn playing more to his left as Dinyar opts to go from the windup with the bases full. First pitch. Bounces in front of the plate. Good block by Valentine. Keeps it in front of him. It's 1-0. Indians have 7 players on their bench. Not sure if they would go there for a reliever or go in the field. Next one, Haggerty skies it behind home plate, not a play. Take a look at my stat sheet here, see if I can see who has the second most innings on the Indians squad this season. One. Skied toward left, heading toward the foul line, moving over. Sarver, and he's going to watch that head out of play. Haggerty now behind 1-2. According to my notes, they could either go with Grayson Studer, who has 12 appearances this season and a 1.50 ERA, or Kahn, the second baseman, who's had 9 appearances. 1-2. Just misses the corner. Oh, and the entire infield. You saw them in unison just almost slumped down. They all thought that was strike 3. But a good take by Haggerty makes it 2-2. Two coming from Dinyar. Line to the left side, into left, a base hit. One run will score. Second runner on his way home. He will come in to score. And just like that, the Stinger is now down only by 2 runs here in the top of the 5th on the RBI knock by Brady Haggerty. And now Liam Roach digs in. Very productive inning from the Stingers. 3 runs across. 7-5 our score. Liam Roach, 2 singles here tonight for him. Looking to keep it going. First pitch to him. Misses low. Scoots away from Valentine. Runner from second will take off the throw down. Not in time. That is Cam Rising advancing on the misplayed pitch. And that puts runners at the corners with 1 away. And you got to think Brady Haggerty might be taking off for second here, try to get that tying run in scoring position. Dinyar takes a look over at first. Haggerty with a decent-sized lead. The pitch, he takes off. Check swing. And he makes the second without a throw. And they're going to appeal on that swing. No swing, says the first base umpire. Roach ahead 2-0. A chance to possibly knot this one up at 7 if he can get one into the outfield. Rising at third, Haggerty at second, the 2-0. Catches the corner of the strike zone for a strike, brings it up to 2-1. The 2-1. Roach takes high, 3-1. '97th pitch of Dinyar's day coming up. The 3-1. Roach takes low part of the strike zone. Brings the count full 3-2. Jackson Davis awaits on deck. Roach, as we said, 2 for 2 tonight. Pair of singles. Came around to score back in the second. The payoff. Offered at 1. High and inside. Strike 3 goes down. Swinging for an all-important second out here in the 5th inning. Our 5th inning tonight brought to you by Marion Center Bank. They're proud to sponsor the 5th and 6th innings of tonight's championship game. Proudly serving local communities with 7 branches in Marion Center, Clymer, Big Run, Dayton, Hastings, Punxsutawney, and Indiana. 2 outs, tying run at second. First pitch to Jackson Davis, runs in on him. He ducks out of the way for a ball 1-0. Davis takes outside, 2-0. That was Dinyar's 100th pitch of the game. 2-0 on the way. Davis offers at it. It was there, but he comes up empty. 2-1. On the way. Davis skies it toward right, heading toward the foul line. Is it going to get down? It does, but in foul territory. Evens the count at 2. Just a hair earlier, and that would have possibly tied the game. Count is 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in inning number 5. 3 across already this half inning for the Stingers, who trail 7-5. Colin Dinyar looking to limit the damage. The pitch. Davis offers at it, comes up empty, strike 3. Dinyar escapes the jam, but 3 runs come across. 7-5, Conemaugh Township looking to add on to it when we head to the bottom of the 5th here on Renda Digital TV.
Life at full throttle, run wide open from start to finish. You're an adrenaline junkie. On or off the road, Yamaha builds it. You want it? 5-Star Power Sports has got it. Destination Duncansville. 5-Star's got a huge selection of Yamaha bikes, quads, side-by-sides, watercraft, snowmobiles, plus parts and accessories. Huge selection means high volume. High volume means super low prices. 5 Star's got the best buying and ownership experience you'll ever have.
5-Star Power Sports. You were born ready for this.
To be successful in sports, business, or life in general, it's important to build on a solid foundation. For homes, roads, and driveways, that solid foundation starts with Marion Center Supply. For over 55 years, those big yellow and white mixers have been delivering quality concrete to their many customers. Best wishes to all of our student athletes in tonight's game. The Stingers make our communities proud. From Marion Center Supply.
Fifth inning stretch time here at First Commonwealth Field in Homer City. 7-5, Conemaugh Township leads this Heritage Conference Championship baseball game over the Marion Center Stingers, but Marion Center putting 3 across here in that top half of the fifth inning. And Trent Slavinsky back out on the mound trying to put up another 0. Let his team get back to work and possibly tie this one up. Indians, though, got the bottom of the order due up here. Led off by Shea Tyrell. 0 for 1 with a walk, came around to score back in the third. Coverage tonight on Renda Digital TV presented by 5-Star Mitsubishi in Altoona. It doesn't get any better than this. And by 5-Star Power Sports in Duncansville. Yamaha, the ride of your life. Our fifth inning of tonight's game brought to you by by Marion Center Bank. Marion Center Bank is a proud sponsor of the 5th and 6th innings of tonight's championship game, proudly serving our local communities with 7 branches: Marion Center, Clymer, Big Run, Dayton, Hastings, Punxsutawney, and Indiana. Jake Slobodnik back with you here at First Commonwealth Bank Field in Homer City. Matt Lewis pushing the buttons tonight, bringing this game to you. On the camera tonight, Abby Kramer, student from Penns Manor and Indiana County Technology Center, helping us out here tonight. As we said, Raul Bagdasarian, keeper of the cue cards in his well-illuminated chair. Shea Tyrell steps in, leading off the Indians' half of the fifth inning. Seeing their lead trimmed by 3 that last half inning. Trent Slavinsky back on the rubber. First pitch here in the inning. This is just a bit high. 1-0. Lined weakly up the middle, and that'll get through for a base hit. It was gloved by the second baseman Roach, but he didn't have a play on it, so that'll go as a leadoff single for Shea Tyrell's first hit of the night. So Braden Sarver's actually up. I believe he was the one who pinch hit for Oaks. Landon Oaks was up just once in this game and struck out. And since then, Braden Sarver, who was not in the lineup but in the field to lead things off, is now inserted into it. And now they're going to talk things over just to make sure they got the details ironed out. Runner on first, and Slavinsky's just going to look him back. First offering this at-bat. In there for a strike. Sarver went down looking back in the third. Oh, 1. This is outside. Okay? 1-1. This is just low. 2-1. Sarver out in front of Slavinsky. Two one on the way. That one just misses low. 3-1 now to Sarver, the left fielder for Conemaugh Township here this evening. Three-one offering. Grounded weakly in the infield toward the left field line. Gloved onto first, and he beat it. Infield single, back-to-back infield hits. Sarver able to leg out that chopper to the left side. Played well by Blake Gatsky, but just a hair late, and now Caden Valentine, the center fielder, steps in. Worked 2 walks thus far tonight. First pitch squares to bunt, gets it up in the air, and it'll land foul. Oh, good thinking. Only leading by 2 now, trying to get as many runs across, and with no outs. And Valentine's got the speed to burn, so if he puts one perfectly, he might also reach a board. I want to say hello to our good buddy Rick Spallone watching tonight's game. 0-1. Squares to bunt again. Foul tips it into the mitt of Haggerty. And now Valentine quickly behind 0-2. Again, say hello to our friends at the Indiana and Dixonville Moose Lodges. Tune into tonight's game here on Renda Digital TV. The 0-2. Big leg kick by Slavinsky. Misses high. One-two. That one misses low. Valentine works it back to a 2-2 count. Two on the way. Fouled high and out of play behind home plate, so we'll try this again. As we mentioned before, Renda Digital TV and Renda Media and Digital, your carriers for all District 6 and WPIAL playoffs with the Indiana High Indians. If you want to stay up to date, subscribe to Renda Digital TV on YouTube, as that one misses just outside to work the count full. Free to do, you just need a Gmail account. Hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and turn on all notifications to know when we go live. Payoff pitch on the way. Valentine offers at it, comes up empty. Well, looks like he foul-tipped it into Haggerty's glove. That's a big first out as the lineup flips over for Grayson Studer, who came up, knocked in 2 runs on a double back in the 3rd inning. Along with that, be sure to tune in to check out WCCSradio.com. We'll have updated stories every single morning in our sports section. Follow along as we see how far these teams can go in the playoffs. 1 out. Slavinsky really looking back towards second base. And a timeout called as his eyes were fixated on Tyrell. So Studer up 1 for 2. Also worked a walk in tonight's game. 1 out pitch. Nice sidearm action, able to squeeze it in there. For a strike. The 0-1. Studer watches strike 2 all the way. Now behind 0-2. If you're in our listening area, you also know WCCS. You're home for Pirates baseball all season long. Next broadcast coming up tomorrow night when the Bucs return home to face the Rockies. The 0-2. Watches one just a bit outside. Slavinsky can't believe it. And you got to think, tying into Major League Baseball, these players wish they had the ABS system. I'm sure that is on the agenda to get here at First Commonwealth Field. 1-2. Studer decides to swing a little late. And back-to-back punch-outs now. 2 outs in the Conemaugh Township half of the 5th.
Second baseman number 3, Bryce Kahn.
Bryce Kahn steps in. 0 for 3. Reached on a fielder's choice back in the 1st, and then back-to-back flyouts to second base in his following at-bats. 4th time up here tonight, looking to keep this one alive and extend the Indians' lead 7-5 as we play the bottom of the 5th, brought to you by Marion Center Bank. Slavinsky looks towards second, first pitch way outside. Haggerty able to make the dive and secure it. Pickoff move to second, had him, but there was an errant throw. And Tyrell will not move up to third. Oh, if that was a good throw, that would have had him dead to rights. Tyrell was really trailing off the bag and a delayed reaction to get back to second. He's thanking a divine entity for allowing him to get back safely. 1-0. Off the handles to second base. Roach comes up with it, quickly gets it to first, dives head first, still got him. And that is it for the fifth inning. We now move to the sixth, brought to you by Marion Center Bank with the score 7-5 Conemaugh Township over Marion Center here on Renda Digital TV.
Know what spray foam insulation is? Well, here's what it can do for your home or business. It keeps it warm in winter and cool in summer, saving on energy bills. Stops air moisture penetration, eliminating ice damming, keeps dust and pollen out, improving air quality, adds strength to building, and meets all building codes. Serving customers around Chilocta, Roaring Spring, and Richland in Johnstown. For more information on spray foam insulation, call B&D Powder Solutions or go online at bepsinc.com.
For over 70 years, Bradigan's has proudly served Western Pennsylvania with reliable fuel deliveries and exceptional customer care. They're more than a heating oil provider. They're your neighbors, committed to knowing you and exceeding your expectations. When it comes to staying warm, trust Bradigan's and their promise, where service never sleeps. Bradigan's Incorporated, warming hearts and homes.
Crystal Waters Personal Care Home wants to congratulate all the student athletes as they build sharp minds and strong bodies for a bright future. Crystal Waters staff provides excellent, compassionate care to residents and pledge to continue to do so. Crystal Waters is proud and grateful to have been voted Best Personal Care Home in Indiana County 2 years in a row. Crystal Waters Personal Care Home, where your family is their family.
7-5 our score. Conemaugh Township leading the Marion Center Stingers here in this Heritage Conference Baseball Championship game. Sixth inning brought to you by Marion Center Bank. Marion Center Bank is proud to sponsor the fifth and sixth innings of tonight's championship game. Proudly serving our local communities with 7 branches. Marion Center, Clymer, Big Run, Dayton, Hastings, Punxsutawney, and Indiana. So we got a new pitcher for Conemaugh Township. Grayson Studer now coming on to relieve Colin Dinyar. Dinyar with 5 innings of work in line for the win. Six strikeouts to his credit. 6 hits, 5 runs, all of them earned. And for the Stingers, in steps Cole Adamson, who watches ball 1 on the outside part of the plate. Studer this season 3-0 with a 1.50 ERA through 12 appearances. That one's in there for a strike. One. Adamson watches strike 2. On the outer part, 1-2, Adamson behind. 1 for 2 today with a 2-run single back in the second. Studer from the windup delivers home. And Adamson waves at one that curved on him. That's Studer's first strikeout of the game. And 1 away here in the Stingers' half of the 6th. Blake Gatsky now up. Gatsky watches ball 1. Jody, you want to join us for a second? Gatsky watches ball 2, up and away. And joining us now in the booth, Jody Rainey, president of the Heritage Conference, making his rounds. Jody, you were a little mixed emotion there on that 50-50 call, huh?
Hey, they said I made one person happy. That's about that's usually more than people tell me in one day. So one lady thought I think she's wanted to be my best friend.
Well, maybe they'll get your autograph after the game. But hey, great game here tonight, 7-5. Tell us a little bit about just you experiencing, because this is a yearly tradition, gathering here in Homer City for the Heritage Conference Championship. What does this sort of mean for the whole Heritage Conference to meet here?
I think it's like for us at Homer City, like we have an excellent ballpark, one of the best. I'd probably say for a high school team, probably one of the best in the state, definitely in the region. And, and the upgrades we just made and things like that, it's just really nice to bring, teams together here, and it's a championship match.
That one's lined off the third base bag as Troy Slavinsky able to get aboard with a one-out single. That moves Blake Gatsky, who walked up to second base. Now tying run at first, possible go-ahead run at the plate. Sorry, Jody, you were saying?
Oh, that's okay. That's nice. The thing bounced right off the third base there, right up in the left field there. It was a nice one.
Well, I'll tell you what, how about Marion Center? This has been a season of overcoming a lot of obstacles, winning 8 of their last 9 to solidify themselves here in the championship game. They've really made a good run this season.
They have, and they have a lot of great kids and great athletes out there too. And it's kind of like a lot of these same kids are obviously, you hear a lot of names similar to football and stuff. But I just think overall it's just the experience. I think Mark McGool is the principal out there, and the whole Marion Center community do such a great job of supporting their kids. A nice turnout from them tonight, and stuff like that. But, this shows like perseverance, like to be able to come back and do the things they needed to do, starting to gel at the right time as a team. So this is awesome to see.
Conemaugh Township, too, fans traveling, say, a little over an hour away just to come cheer on their team. And undefeated season so far. They've been a great addition after they were welcomed in a couple of years or so ago. They make themselves here on a great run this season. And as we see a conference between 2 umpires, what about Conemaugh Township? They've just been such a great asset to have here in the conference.
They have very solid programs, and Jim Foster, Jared Feathers, or Jim Foster, their principal, and Jared, their AD, they just do such a great job. This is such class guys. They want to help out all the time, and really, for us as a conference, like a lot of our new teams like Township and Valley and teams like that, it's trying to find ways to get them to feel like they're like not just members, but they're part of the conference. And so they've really contributed a lot of great ideas, and just a lot of great people. And when you get to interact with their kids, just awesome kids. They do so many great things down at Conemaugh Township. Just in all phases, not only sports, academics. They just do such a great job, and they're going to be a very strong contributing member, hopefully, for a lot of years to come.
You mentioned the additions here to the Heritage Conference. Township in tonight's game, Conemaugh Valley in the softball game, not ending the way they wanted, but the fact that you bring in these teams and they do such a great job, it really intensifies the level of competition that the homegrown teams really face, doesn't it?
It does, and I think that what's nice is people, you can have some talk about doubles and single A's and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, I never want to lose sight. It's about the kids. It's about the experiences that they have, when you see them interacting, and world's connected closer with social media, but when you get to see these kids get to meet each other in person and compete against each other, but you see a lot of the things, how they support each other on and off the field. Like if you look out through the crowd tonight, you see people from River Valley are here, like Homer Center, Marion Center, even a few West Shamokin people out here. And their softball team was playing, and they're here watching this. So it's just a great way to bring the conference together. This is a premier venue. It's so awesome what they've done to it down here, and we're just blessed to have it in our backyard at Homer Center.
And I think the best part about it is, like you said, they treat this like a big deal. The media coverage, fans from all over coming to support these two teams, some not even having an affiliation with either of these sides. You're starting to see more of that cohesion among the conference, and it's really just a foreshadowing of what's to come, because you can expect this to get much larger.
Well, I think, too, if you look around, I think it's what you do at Renda. Tony out there, with his Substack, I just told him he does a wonderful job of, getting coverage of these kids. And what you guys do media-wise, you make these kids feel like they're rock stars all the time. And they deserve to feel that way, And if you think about the Heritage Conference.
Trent Slavinsky grounds it to short, dives head first.
They got him at first.
One run will score, though, so that makes it a one-run game here. Marion Center trying to climb back, and they now with 2 outs. Here comes Cam Rising, who has had himself quite a rough outing on the mound, was pulled, and he's yet to see his bat wake up, but a big opportunity for him. You were saying?
No, I just said I think that you see all these different people coming around and things like that, and I think it's what you guys do at Renda and Tony out there and the reporting and the coverage you give these kids. It's, our mission is to create positive, enriching experiences for kids. And, it's really hard to judge the crowd with the new bleachers because they hold 500 and some people. So, we definitely have, I'd say, easily a couple hundred people here tonight.
Cam Rising grounds that one to the left side. Coming up with it. Studer, on to first. He's safe. Marion Center ties this one up. What seemed improbable has happened. They're going to give that an error on the
first
Township.
Baseman did a heck of a nice job there coming off the bag to keep that ball from going past them to save another run there, though. Great job by that first baseman just to come out and make sure the ball didn't get away from him to save that run from coming in.
So brand new ball game, 7-7. Jody, as we hit the late innings here, just want to thank you for taking the time to talk with us, give a little insight from your point of view as president of the Heritage Conference. As Rising takes off for second, he'll get there on a stolen base. But again, just thank you again for kind of just showing a little bit behind the curtains from your role here and giving us a little bit of an insider look here as we try to crown this Heritage Conference champion here tonight.
Well, looks like we're going to have a good finish here tonight for sure.
Absolutely.
I just want to thank you, Jake, and the things that you guys do.
That one
Did he get
fell
it?
off. No, he didn't. He just missed it. Great effort, though, as Brady Haggerty fouls one off. Well, Jody, I won't hold you up any longer. Thanks again for taking some time with us, and can't wait to see whose arm you raise at the end of this one.
Well, it looks like we're going to be in for a tight one here down the stretch. So
Absolutely.
Thanks again, Jake. Appreciate
it. Heritage Conference President Jody Rainey taking some time to talk with us here tonight as the Stingers make it a brand new ball game. That one's lined to right field. Coming in, Tyrell dives, makes the catch. What a play out right to keep this one knotted up at 7 apiece. Well, brand new ball game. Let's see if the Indians can answer as we head to the bottom of the 6th. 7-7 on Renda Digital TV.
High school athletics are special, and it's where communities come together. At Marion Center Bank, they're proud to cheer alongside our schools.
In this area to come in here, it's a great local bank.
100% I'd recommend Marion Center Bank. What they do for customer service-wise, anything we need, they reach out to us.
This season, we're with you. The students, the teachers, the families, and the teams who inspire us all. Marion Center Bank.
Banking centered on you.
Banking centered on you. Banking centered on you. Banking centered on you.
Banking centered on you.
IRMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
Score Dirt 1, U 0. LR Solutions is on the clock. Serving Indiana County and beyond, LR Solutions turns grimy into game day ready for homes and businesses. 500 plus projects completed. 100% satisfaction guaranteed. From driveways and decks to heavy equipment and storefronts, our Pro Power Washing gets the win every time. Call LR Solutions at 724-859-1899 or visit lrsolutionsllc.com. Call now to request a free quote.
Welcome back to First Commonwealth Field in Homer City. 7-all here as we head to the bottom of the 6th. Conemaugh Township once led by 5 at one point. And over the course of the last 2 innings, they've seen that diminish. Stingers able to play 2 last half inning to tie it at 7. Well, let's see how the Indians respond as they have the 3, 4, 5 spots due up. And leading things off, Colin Dinyar was in line for the win, but that has since been wiped away. But he's having a great day at the plate. 2 for 3, an RBI triple and a 3-run home run back in the 2nd. Reached on an error last time in the 4th. Slavinsky back out on the mound. First pitch to Dinyar. Curves in there for a strike. The 0-1. That one misses outside. 79 on the gun. Next one, a wave and a miss. Brings the count to 1-2. Slavinsky came in relief back in the third. That one just misses the corner. Everybody on the Marion Center side thought that was strike 3, but Dinyar, a fantastic look, able to even the count at 2. 2-2 offering all the way. If he can retire Dinyar, that'll be a big momentum boost for the Stingers. Here's the pitch. Tries getting in the chase, but he holds up. Runs the count full 3-2. As we said, Slavinsky took over in the third inning. Has allowed 2 hits. Next one misses outside, ball 4. Potential go-ahead run on first. And now due up, Gabe Valentine, who is 1 for 3. Singled back in the first, drove in a run, struck out in the second, and then reached on a fielder's choice back in the fourth and was eventually thrown out. Pickoff move not in time. Dinyar back in safely. 6th inning brought to you by Marion Center Bank, proud to sponsor the 5th and 6th innings of tonight's championship game, proudly serving our local communities with 7 branches. That one's in there for a strike on Valentine. Those 7 locations: Marion Center, Clymer, Big Run, Dayton, Hastings, Punxsutawney, and Indiana. The 0-1. Valentine offers that one, and they're going to say foul ball. Dinyar was taken off for second, but heard it up here. Looked like it nipped the handle maybe. Great game for you here tonight. 7-7 as we head into later innings, bottom of the 6th. 7 runs on 8 hits, 1 error for Conemaugh Township. 7 runs on 7 hits and 3 errors for the Stingers. Valentine facing an 0-2 count with Dinyar over at first, extending his lead by a bit. Pitch by Slavinsky. Wave and a miss, strike 3. All-important first out. Here on the bottom of the 6th, Brennan Lohr due up. If you're just tuning in, glad to have you along. Jake Slobodnik here, bringing you all the action on Renda Digital TV. Matt Lewis, our producer. Abby Kramer on camera. 1 out, runner on first for Brennan Lohr. Slavinsky gets the sign, offers home. First pitch just misses out for a ball, 1-0. Fouled off to the right. It'll head out of play. Evens the count at 1. Of course, our coverage here tonight on Renda Digital TV, thanks to our co-sponsors, 5-Star Mitsubishi of Altoona and 5-Star Power Sports in Duncansville. Summer's creeping in, looking for a new ride, whether on or off the road. Check out 5-Star Mitsubishi or 5-Star Power Sports. Dinyar extending his lead over at first. Slavinsky offers home. Misses low. Surprising Dinyar with 10 stolen bases so far this year. Has not taken off yet. 2-1. This is high. 3-1 on Lohr. Devin Lohr awaits on deck. Brennan today 1 for 3. Singled back in the first. Reached on a fielder's choice in the fourth. 3-1 by Slavinsky. Line to the left center field. That's down for a base hit. Dinyar rounds second. Will hold up there. And now it's first and second with only 1 away for Devin Lohr, who is 1 for 3. Singled, came around to score back in the third, reached on a fielder's choice in the first, and flew out to the pitcher Slavinsky back in the fourth. Corners playing in on the lip of the grass. Middle infield and double play depth. First pitch, running inside, misses Lohr. Brings him to a 1-0 count to start. Next one misses just a bit out. 2-0. Coming. Lohr takes on the upper corner for a strike. 2-1. Offering on the way. Lohr offers that and misses. Makes count even 2-2. Two on the way. That one just misses the inner part of the plate. And it runs the count full 3-2. (3-2) by Slavinsky. Popped high in foul territory behind home plate. Haggerty trying to get up to it, but it'll fall before he can get there. And we'll try it again. Not enough elevation to allow Haggerty to get it. Good effort, though. Shea Tyrell, who had that fantastic catch in right to end the last half inning, awaits in the on-deck circle. Payoff pitch on the way. A wave and a miss, strike 3. Slavinsky, another strikeout, and that's out number 2.
Second baseman number 27, Shea Tyrell.
Four strikeouts now for Slavinsky as Shea Tyrell steps in. Go ahead, run at second. That one's sky deep to left field. Coming in on his Sarver, and he makes the catch for the final out of the inning. We're through 6 here at First Commonwealth Field in Homer City. We're tied at 7 in the 2026 Heritage Conference Championship, only on Renda Digital TV.
Got a fever and the Mitsubishi Giants got the cure. At 5-star Mitsubishi Altoona, everybody qualifies for thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in discounts on your new Mitsubishi purchase. Plus, you get free, yeah, I said free, scheduled maintenance and the best warranty on the planet. Pick up your prescription today at the Mitsubishi Giant. Nobody stocks more, nobody sells for less.
It doesn't get better than this.
Whether it's an injury from an auto accident, a slip and fall, or a sports-related setback, pain can keep you from enjoying the life you love. When injuries slow you down, turn to the professionals at Phoenix Rehabilitation Health Services. Phoenix Physical Therapy provides personalized, hands-on care combined with state-of-the-art equipment to help you heal, recover, and get back to doing the things you enjoy most. Don't let pain hold you back another day. Call Phoenix Rehabilitation Health Services today with convenient locations on Route 85 in Rural Valley and on Oakland Avenue in Indiana.
Top of the 7th, and the score tied at 7 between Marion Center and Conemaugh Township. None of these teams going down without a fight here in the Heritage Conference Championship game. I want to say congratulations to the West Shamokin softball team capturing a 10-0 victory over Conemaugh Valley. That game in Northern Cambria to win their second straight Heritage Conference title, keeping their undefeated season alive. Marion Center looking to upset Conemaugh Township, who is also undefeated. They'll have the 6, 7, 8 spots due up as Liam Roach digs in. 2 for 3 on the night. First pitch from Studer, grounded to the shortstop, on to first, and one pitch, one out here in the top half of the 7th.
Designated hitter number 55, Jackson Davis.
That play made by Kahn, who moved over to short when Studer came in to pitch. And now Jackson Davis steps in. 0 for 2 tonight with a walk. First pitch misses outside. The 1-0. Bounces at the dish. 2-0 now to Davis. Tell you how this game went. Conemaugh Township struck first blood in the bottom of the first, scoring 2 runs that half inning. Marion Center bounced back with a 2 spot in the top of the second as Davis skies that one high in foul territory, moving over Valentine. Can't make the catch, and Davis stays alive. Brings the count to 2-1. Well, after Marion Center tied it in the top of the second, Conemaugh Township struck for 3 runs in the bottom half of the frame, then 2 more in the third, giving them 7 runs. They led it 7-2. Up until the top of the 6th when Marion Center struck for 3 runs and then tied it last half inning. Studer behind 2-1 to Davis. The pitch. That one's grounded up the middle, and that's going to get gloved by Kahn. Throws to first, and he got him. Back-to-back 6-3 putouts, and there's quickly 2 away in the Marion Center half of the 7th. And Cole Adamson digs in, had a 2-run single back in the second inning, and then struck out each of his last 2 plate appearances. Adamson representing what could be the go-ahead run. Steps in, first pitch to him. Fouls it off. From the windup, the 0-1. Catches the outer part of the plate, strike 2. Here's the 0-2 by Studer. Off-speed pitch. Valentine applies a tag. No swings as the home plate umpire. He's not even going to appeal it. Valentine thought he went. But Adamson able to stay alive. 1-2 on the way. Fouled off behind home plate. One, 2 on the way. Adamson watches it. Ball 2 outside. Works to even the count back at 2. Nobody on, 2 outs here in the top half of the 7th. The pitch. Misses high, ball 3. Blake Gatsky would be the next man up. Now Adamson looking toward his dugout for a little motivation. Here's the payoff coming by Studer. Adamson fouls it off to stay alive. Payoff on the way. And Adamson doing his best to stay alive. Fouls another one off into the netting behind home plate. Keeps the count full. Adamson calling time. Steps back in. Studer approaches the mound, gets his signal, winds and deals. Grounded sharply to Kahn at short. Gloves it, on to first. It's low, gets by the first baseman, Lohr. Adamson puts on the burners, heads towards second, dives head first in, and he's the go-ahead run. Reaches on the air, and now Blake Gatsky steps in. 0 for 1 tonight, a pair of walks to his credit. Gatsky a chance to either drive in the go-ahead run or just keep the inning alive as Troy Slavinsky at the top of the lineup awaits on deck. First pitch by Studer misses inside. 1-0. Studer at 36 pitches in relief. The 1-0. Gatsky offers up one high and comes up empty. 1-1. 1-1 on the way. Gatsky fouls it off behind home plate into the netting. It's 1-2. Studer ahead looking to get out of this jam here in the late goings. One, 2. Misses outside. Good take by Gatsky. One man on, 2 outs, 2-2 count to Gatsky. Studer looks, delivers, strike 3, swinging. We head to the bottom of the 7th. It'll just take 1 to win it. Find out what happens on Renda Digital TV.
Life at full rock, run wide open from start to finish. You're an adrenaline junkie. On or off the road, Yamaha builds it. You want it? 5-Star Power Sports has got it. Destination Duncansville. 5-Star's got a huge selection of Yamaha bikes, quads, side-by-side, watercraft, snowmobiles, plus parts and accessories. Huge selection means high volume. High volume means super low prices. 5-Star's got the best buying and ownership experience you'll ever have.
5-Star Power Sports. You were born ready for this.
Say goodbye to endless store hops. Innovations of Home, located on Route 119 Marion Center, is your one-stop shop for everything.
Sporting goods to modern hardware, they've got it all. Even that elusive size window for your home energy project.
Mr. Do-It-Yourself? More like get it done with Innovations of Home.
Unleash your inner remodeler. Stop in or visit inhomepa.com. Your comfort, their commitment, your imagination, their inventory. Innovations of Home in Marion Center. You know, the place that has everything.
Whether you're a die-hard car enthusiast or just need to get safely from point A to B, your vehicle deserves the best. At Howell Auto Repair, our skilled technicians specialize in high-quality service and performance upgrades to keep you running at your peak. Enhance your ride today. Call us 724-465-8811. Howell Auto Repair. Quality you can drive on because 50 years of experience matters.
Here we go, bottom of the 7th, tied at 7 between Conemaugh Township and Marion Center. The Indians looking to keep their perfect season alive and take home the Heritage Conference crown. And the first pitch to Braden Sarver misses high, ball 1. Sarver watches ball 2. 2-0 on the way. Fouled off to the right. Brings the count to 2-1. Trent Slavinsky with a 2-1 count. Winds and deals, grounded up the middle. Diving stop by Slavinsky at short. On to first! Oh, are you kidding me? Picking up his brother. What a play by Troy Slavinsky over at short. One away here in the 7th. Very rarely will you see a high schooler give full extension on a diving play, but when the game is on the line like this, you will see the most fantastic things happen. One away for Caden Valentine, who watches ball 1 high and away. The 1-0. Valentine offers that one, comes up empty. It's 1-1. I'll tell you what, Marion Center, if they're able to pull this off and take down Conemaugh Township, as that one's in there for strike 2. Now, there are a lot of plays you could put a star next to and say that was the turning point in this game, but I really think that diving play by Slavinsky will be the exclamation point. That one's hit to the opposite side. Slavinsky comes up. He's not going to get Valentine. That one gets by Adamson, and Valentine will stay at first. Fielded well, but that ball was just perfectly placed by Valentine. And that's going to be counted as a hit for Valentine, and rightfully so. I think he was going to be safe one way or another. And now the lineup flips over. Here comes Grayson Studer. Pickoff throw to first. Almost caught him napping, but not in time. Studer digging in, runner at first. That's the winning run, 1 out. Slavinsky from the stretch delivers. Ball misses low. Studer tonight, 1 for 3. Walked back in the second, doubled home 2 runs in the third, has struck out and reached on an error tonight. Next one in there for a strike, evens the count at 1. Skied high in foul territory on the left side, and they'll just watch that one head out of play. Studer behind in the count, 1-2. The pitch by Slavinsky. Chopped weakly to the left side and foul. Valentine gets his lead off first. Not too large of a lead. Slavinsky ahead 1-2. The pitch doesn't get Studer to chase. 2-2 now. Two offering. Chopped foul, and Studer stays alive. Slavinsky looks over at first with a 2-2 count, offers home once again. Studer swings and misses. And there's 2 outs now in the Township half of the 7th. And here comes Bryce Kahn. If you're Slavinsky, you're going to do everything possible to get this guy out, because behind him, Colin Dinyar, who is having a game at the plate. Runner at first, 2 away here in the bottom of the 7th. First pitch, sky to left field and deep. And that's going to get down and roll to the wall. Valentine's getting the wave home. And he will score. Conemaugh Township wins it on a walk-off double. Bryce Kahn gets mauled at second base as he wins it for his team. They say the most exciting things happen in championship settings, and that's exactly what's happened tonight. The Conemaugh Township Indians win it 8-7 to capture the Heritage Conference Championship. Don't go anywhere. Our First Commonwealth Bank postgame show is next. First Commonwealth Bank, time to be first. Member FDIC. It's coverage of the 2026 Heritage Conference Championship on Renda Digital TV.
I've always been a very hard worker, and I thought that there was something that smart people that work hard could do differently with the money that you've worked so hard to earn. I consulted First Commonwealth Bank. They said, absolutely there is. And then they called us with a program that was directly suited for us. I've been able to enjoy what I've worked a lifetime to create. And I've done all that with the help of First Commonwealth Bank.
You've got a fever and the Mitsubishi Giant's got the cure. At 5-star Mitsubishi Altoona, everybody qualifies for thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in discounts on your new Mitsubishi purchase. Plus, you get free, yeah, I said free, scheduled maintenance and the best warranty on the planet. Pick up your prescription today at the Mitsubishi Giant. Nobody stocks more, nobody sells for less.
It doesn't get better than this.
The Dixonville Moose Lodge 833 on Route 403, Highway North between Clymer and Dixonville, is a strong supporter of our local youth, high school student athletes, and community organizations. They are proud to be a sponsor of tonight's big matchup. The Moose Fraternity is an organization of men and women dedicated to caring for young and old, bringing communities closer together and celebrating life. For more information and events, check them out on Facebook or go to bamoose.org. Good luck, Stingers, from the team at the Dixonville Moose.
To be successful in sports, business, or life in general, it's important to build on a solid foundation. For homes, roads, and driveways, that solid foundation starts with Marion Center Supply. For over 55 years, those big yellow and white mixers have been delivering quality concrete to their many customers. Best wishes to all of our student athletes in tonight's game. The Stingers make our communities proud. From Marion Center Supply.
Crystal Waters Personal Care Home wants to congratulate all the student athletes as they build sharp minds and strong bodies for a bright future. Crystal Waters staff provides excellent, compassionate care to residents and pledge to continue to do so. Crystal Waters is proud and grateful to have been voted Best Personal Care Home in Indiana County 2 years in a row. Crystal Waters Personal Care Home, where your family is their family.
Welcome back to Renda Digital TV here at First Commonwealth Field in Homer City. And there you have it, the Conemaugh Township Indians bringing the Heritage Conference title back to the Tribe as they're able to walk it off against Marion Center 8-7 in this championship game. A fantastic contest by both of these teams. Getting their photos down at the field and resonating in the glory of winning it all. And now that'll be some good momentum for the District 5 playoffs that they're in. Give you a little bit of a rundown of the scoring for this game. It seemed like it was going to be, as I get the door here, if I can find the handle for it. Playing doorman and commentator tonight. Starting things off, the Conemaugh Township Indians took a 2-0 lead in the bottom half of the first thanks to back-to-back RBI hits, a triple by Colin Dinyar, and then an RBI single by Gabe Valentine. Marion Center was able to knot it up at 2 in the top half of the second, thanks to a 2-run single by Cole Adamson, the first baseman. The Indians, though, they weren't going down without a fight, scoring 3 in the bottom half of the second and then 2 in the third inning. Scoring stayed the same throughout the fourth. Marion Center, though, fighting back late in the game. 3 runs in that top half of the fifth, then 2 to tie it in the top of the sixth. Both teams took a 7-7 tie into the bottom half of the seventh inning, and that is when Bryce Kahn stepped in to deliver the game-winning blow. A towering walk-off double to left field. And that was just a hard-hit baseball. It allowed Caden Valentine to score all the way from first base. And that is your scoring for tonight. On the mound, Grayson Studer able to pick up the win in relief after coming in for Colin Dinyar, who went 5 innings, struck out 6, with 6 hits, 5 runs, all of them earned. And Grayson Studer allowing just 2 runs in his 2 innings of work, picking up the win in relief, as we mentioned. The losing pitcher tonight, Trent Slavinsky, came on in relief of Cam Rising all the way back in that third inning. Rising only managed just 2 2/3 innings of work, struck out 3, walked 4, gave up 6 hits, 7 runs, 5 of them earned. We're going to take a timeout. When we come back, we'll try to give you some of the offensive stats from tonight's game, and we're going to try to get Coach Tim Doyle and the man of the hour, Bryce Kahn, up here to talk with us about that Heritage Conference clinching win. All that and more as we continue our post-game show from First Commonwealth Bank Field in Homer City. It's the 2026 Heritage Conference Championship on Renda Digital TV.
RMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
You ride life at full throttle, run wide open from start to finish. You're an adrenaline junkie. On or off the road, Yamaha builds it. You want it? 5-Star Power Sports has got it. Destination Duncansville. 5-Star's got a huge selection of Yamaha bikes, quads, side-by-sides, watercraft, snowmobiles, plus parts and accessories. Huge selection means high volume. High volume means super low prices. 5-Star's got the best buying and ownership experience you'll ever have.
5-Star Power Sports. You were born ready for this.
Do you know what spray foam insulation is? Well, here's what it can do for your home or business. It keeps it warm in winter and cool in summer, saving on energy bills. Stops air moisture penetration, eliminating ice damming, keeps dust and pollen out, improving air quality, adds strength to building, and meets all building codes. Serving customers around Chilocta, Roaring Spring, and Richland in Johnstown. For more information on spray foam insulation, call B&D Powder Solutions or go online at bepsinc.com.
For over 70 years, Bradigan's has proudly served Western Pennsylvania with reliable fuel deliveries and exceptional customer care. They're more than a heating oil provider. They're your neighbors, committed to knowing you and exceeding your expectations. When it comes to staying warm, trust Bradigan's and their promise, where service never sleeps. Bradigan's Incorporated, warming hearts and homes.
Indiana Moose Lodge 174 has been a longtime supporter of our community's youth programs, including youth sports, high school sports, and college scholarship grants. They are especially proud of their programs to protect children in need, including School for At-Risk Youth called Moose Heart, their partnership with first responders with their Tommy Moose Kits. Not a member? Ask a member how to join or visit mooseintl.org. Good luck to all the teams from Indiana Moose Lodge 174.
There are lots of choices in life. No matter what you're told, when you're hurt and need physical therapy, you have a choice. Smart people choose Mahoning Physical Therapy. Mahoning Physical Therapy has been serving the region since 1989 with experienced therapists, knowledgeable in orthopedic and lymphedema rehabilitation and aquatic therapy. Mahoning is Medicare certified with convenient offices in Clymer and Marion Center. That's a lot of reasons to choose Mahoning Physical Therapy, accepting all major insurances.
Back with you on our First Commonwealth Bank postgame show. First Commonwealth Bank, time to be first. Member FDIC, and it is time to be first for the Conemaugh Township Indians. Their first Heritage Conference championship tonight, beating Marion Center 8-7 in walk-off fashion. Man of the hour, Bryce Kahn, able to come through in the clutch late in the game with that walk-off double to left field. Bryce, tell me, what was going through your mind as you were rounding the bases?
I don't even know. I was just so happy. We put so much effort into this season, and it was good to pull through.
What was your approach when you were up to bat? I know it was obviously, hit the ball deep, but what were you looking for, especially from Slavinsky up there?
I was just looking for a fastball inside that I could barrel up and take as far deep as I could.
Now, obviously, Marion Center climbing back throughout the game ties it up, makes it a little difficult for you guys. How were you guys able to stay mentally at the same level as you were when you had that 5-run lead?
Our seniors, they kept us in it. They kept cheering us on, keeping us going, and that really helped.
What does it say about Conemaugh Township baseball? You come into Homer City, even playing field against a team that's been in the Heritage Conference for years, and to come up big and win your first Heritage Conference title. Overall, what's your emotion like?
Just couldn't be a better feeling. That's all I got to say.
And, Davidsville, where you guys are from, very small area, to capture a title as big as this. You got to feel a lot of pride coming home with some hardware.
Yep. Yeah, we feel good about this and hope to come back next year stronger.
Bryce Kahn, the hero of the night, with that walk-off double to left field. Well, Bryce, I won't hold you up any longer. Enjoy it tonight and get ready for the district playoffs. Thanks for the time and best of luck down the road.
Thank you.
All right, you want to hand your headset off to Coach Tim Doyle here, get his thoughts on tonight's game. Boy, Coach, I don't think you could write up a finish to that game any better than that one, huh?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Bryce has really stepped up big for us. His twin brother, an excellent baseball player. We lost him early in the season to hip surgery, and Bryce has really picked up for this team. He plays any position I ask him to. He's a very good pitcher. You saw him move from second to short. He can play third base. He can play anywhere, and just stepped up big.
First Heritage Conference championship in just 2 years at the helm of this Indians team. What has it been like for you just to see them grow and finally win it all?
So it's the culmination of really hard work since I've had them through junior high. So we try to teach them as varsity players from the 7th grade level. And so we are the drills that they do, we're expecting them to perform at that higher level as younger guys. And now as they're maturing into the varsity players, we're seeing the results of those efforts and how much they pay attention to those details that we cover at every practice, really.
Bryce steps up to bat in the 7th inning, obviously hits that walk-off double. What was going through your head as soon as you saw that ball leave the bat?
I was hoping it was going out so we could just walk around the bases. I was hoping it was going out, but you keep trying to judge the trajectory of the ball with where the fielder is, and just hoping it gets down and at least get the guy to third base. So, but when it got all the way to the wall, I thought, yep, it's over. We pulled another one out.
Marion Center able to close the gap a little bit, tie it up. How were you able to sort of keep your team on the same playing field and keep their confidence high?
So we were down 9 runs to Portage with their mercy rule go-ahead run on second base, and it didn't rattle us. It's the confidence that these guys have in each other that just they're winners until they get beat. So when they're not beat yet, whether it be in the inning itself or in the game, we try to limit the damage, live to get another at bat, get another swing. So I think we saw that tonight as we just kept swinging and kept getting guys on base.
You had a lot of representation here tonight, and I know Davidsville's a pretty hefty drive, but it seems like you had a lot of representation on your side tonight. How much was that a factor as well?
Well, it's a huge factor. The community is so great to come out and support us, especially on a cool night like this. And they really do that for all the sports at Conemaugh Township. It's a close-knit community, everyone from our teachers to our coaches to our students to the admin. And members of the community, they love to rally around our athletes at Conemaugh Township, and we appreciate that so much.
District playoffs coming up. How does a win like this sort of help fuel that motivation factor for you guys?
I think we're motivated anyway because we took a tough out early last year, so I think that's more motivating us. I think the win tonight shows our team that they're capable of achieving a high level, and I think they're gonna show up expecting again to just stay on top and pull things out.
Got a great group of guys there, Coach. Congratulations on this win. Go enjoy it, and we can't wait to see what you guys do in the district playoffs.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys having this on TV and all that stuff. I know it's hard work for you guys, and this is just an awesome atmosphere, so thank you.
Oh, we're happy to do it. Congrats, Coach, and thanks for your time.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Coach Tim Doyle and Bryce Kahn are stars of the game for tonight. Coach, I'll take that headset for you.
Okay.
And he'll go enjoy that win here tonight against Marion Center. Let's recap some of the other stats we got for you here tonight. Grayson Studer picking up the win in relief with 2 innings of quality relief out there in relief of Colin Dinier, who did not factor in the decision but struck out 6 over 5 innings, had a great night at the plate as well, with 2 key hits, an RBI triple back in the first and a 3-run home run back in the second. Bryce Kahn, as we said, the walk-off RBI double, his only hit of the night, but it came at a very crucial time and a very big hit as well. For Marion Center, losing pitcher tonight, Trent Slavinsky, even though he pitched some quality innings of relief of Cam Rising, who made it just 2 2/3 innings. Leading the offensive way for Marion Center, Troy Slavinsky with a pair of singles, had a fantastic diving play at short as well in that 7th inning. Came around to score twice. And Cole Adamson, a pair of hits, 1 big hit, actually, 2 RBI single back in the first inning of play. Liam Rocha as well with 2 hits in this ball game. So with that said, Conemaugh Township, 8-7 walk-off victory here in the Heritage Conference Championship game to claim their first Heritage Conference crown. Can't wait to see what they do in the District 5 playoffs. Marion Center, they fought, but ultimately came up short. Some motivation for the District 6 playoffs that are coming up here in just a little bit. If you want to stay up to date on everything that's happening with the district playoffs and our coverage, head to Renda Digital TV on YouTube. Subscribe for free today. And also be sure to check out WCCSradio.com. In the coming days, we will have more plans for what we're going to do for the district playoff coverage. Got some folks we want to thank here tonight. Want to thank Matt Lewis, our producer and director here in the First Commonwealth Bank broadcast booth. Thanks so much to him. Want to thank Abby Kramer on camera tonight, braving the cold out there on the sky deck from Pence Manor and ICTC to help us out. I want to thank all the folks here at First Commonwealth Field in Homer City for being so accommodating to us here tonight. I want to thank our key presenting sponsors, 5-Star Mitsubishi in Altoona. It doesn't get any better than this. And 5-Star Power Sports in Duncansville. Yamaha, the ride of your life. And as always,